Everybody, Rural Lands UK, Matthew Turner alongside Ashley Soden. How you doing, guys? Hope you've had a great week. Here we go again, guys. It is Jags at Lions in a battle which is testing the top and bottoms of the NFL standings. Lions 8-1 with 7 straight. Jags in freefall but still fighting hard. This kicks off in 15 minutes' time. Ash, how you doing, mate?
Doing good, doing good. Obviously, not as stressed this week in terms of sports because the domestic football over here is on international break. And then obviously FSU are gladly on a bye, so I didn't have to pull my hair out about that because now we're the only Division 1 college team to have not scored more than 21 points this season. I want to cry.
This is your penance for going unbeaten last year. This is
Yeah,
like I don't really do Avengers, right? But the Thanos meme, what did it cost you? Everything.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Guys in the chat, hope you're having a fantastic weekend. So, give us some thoughts on this game. We'd love to hear what you have to say about it, what your score predictions are. Come have a shout out. Just say hello in the chat and we'll say hello back. Big Airy says this just in. The college bye week beat FSU 21-19. Lol.
God's sake.
Otherwise, in the chat, we've got Marker 301, Tony White, Mike the Marine, and that's it so far. We're glad to have all of you. Thank you very, very much. We have got some news for you guys, so we're going to go through that right now. Let's take that down, and we're going to bring up the inactives for both teams. Here's the Lions inactives. We've got on the offensive side of the ball, tackle Giovanni Manu, Colby Sorsdal, and tight ends. Guard Christian Mahogany and tight end Sam Laporta. And then on defense, Al-Qadim Mohammed, quite surprisingly at the edge, and safety Lauren Strickland. Ash, what do you make of all of that? Because I think Al-Qadim Mohammed's had a pretty good time of it so far. Got signed to the active roster. You know, when some of these guys flip-flop between active roster and practice squad, you see them go. The fact that he stayed means they see something in him, but then he's been made inactive for this game. I don't think there's any other surprises there, really. Sam Laporta, we obviously knew beforehand.
Yeah, so I think it's just AQ's role kind of snapped will be taken up by Z, and everyone else in that edge rotation does different stuff. So obviously Pascal plays that big end role. Houston can play rush end and be a Sam linebacker. So it's just a thing where there's not enough snaps to go around. So he's the one losing out this week because of matchup. Next week, it might be he's inactive, Houston's back to being inactive, and it rotates like that. Or Wingo is inactive next week. So it's just he's unfortunately this week's victim of Z finally being active and playing. But yeah, everyone else is kind of expected, usual healthy scratches. And then unfortunately, Laporta, who would have been nice to have because their linebackers are crap in coverage. But that just means more targets for Brock Wright, I guess. So your bet looks a bit more possible.
Potentially, that's why I did it. That's why I did it. I actually buy what someone said in our Discord channel, and I just want to make sure I'm getting the person right. It was Carlton Wood. So Carlton Wood in our Discord channel said, Mohammed beaten out by Houston after last week's performance from number 41. And I kind of buy that a little bit. They don't play very similar roles, but with Z coming in, it might just be there's a depth edge body. What do you want? And maybe schematically you want James Houston, but the fact he actually played much better last week, I think does lend credence to the fact that it could just be we think he's better and he does more for this team. I don't know.
Possibly.
We shall see. Anyway,
Possibly.
let's get to the other side of the ball, have a look at the Jags inactives. And we already knew about quarterback Trevor Lawrence and running back Tank Bigsby, two absolutely huge misses. The only other one on the offense is the offensive lineman Javon Foster, who I remember us both quite liking, I think, in the draft process last year, a couple of years ago. No, you didn't like him. Okay, I quite liked him. Anyway, on the defensive side of the ball, we've got defensive tackle Mason Smith, one of my draft crushes from a few years ago, Yasir Abdullah, and then cornerback DeAndre Prince. What do you make of all of those?
Obviously, T-Law's a big miss for them because without him, that offense has no deep threat whatsoever because Mac Jones just crumbles under pressure and doesn't have the arm to hit them deep. So Gabe Davis, who is already having a really shit season by his own standards, is going to be even worse today because all of B is a clear out option. And then Bigsby is a big miss for them because he's actually a good running back between the tackles. And now they're having to go with Etienne, who is more your sort of east-west kind of guy, can't really do it between the tackles. And their third down back to Ernest Johnson. So don't expect too much up the middle. Not that you would have done anyway with how Aleem's playing with DJ Reader there and with Z and Pascal back on the edges, sort of funneling everything back inside. They're big misses for them. Foster's the backup left tackle for them. So that means that in his place, if one of them goes down, it's Cole Van Lenen, who I believe they got in the trade from Green Bay in the off-season. I probably would have made Foster active and then Van Lenen inactive because as much as I didn't like him in the draft process, I thought he was one of those guys with a lot of athletic tools, but not a lot there.
Detroit native Javon Foster, by the way.
Foster. Yeah, which is fair. It's a couple of points there, but it's just, I like the ones where, okay, maybe they don't have the greatest athletic skills, but I've seen it on tape. That's why, for example, I loved Blake Fisher this year in the draft, the guy who we obviously saw, last week with the Texans. I liked him a lot more than some of the other guys who were getting put in that sort of fringe first round, top of day two conversation. So, but him being inactive kind of weakens their O-line depth, which is great because it's not exactly the best before anyway. And then it's kind of a shame that Prince is inactive for them because even though he's technically a backup now with Tyson Campbell back in the starting lineup after missing, half the game so far, so they played 5 out of the 10 for them. He was their best corner by most metrics. So him being inactive just because the others are paid more and they're veterans sucks for them. And then Mason Smith and the other guy, they're just third deep guys. Mason Smith obviously is the guy second rounder this year out of LSU. Had a few issues, had one really good season for LSU like 3 years ago. Then obviously had the injury against FSU 2 years ago. And then last year missed that FSU game because of a NIL suspension and didn't really hit the heights. Him and Wingo obviously being teammates, neither really lived up to their billing from a couple of years ago. So not really big misses for them in terms of them. And then Abdullah, good sort of versatile Sam linebacker kind of type. But he's unfortunately behind Ventrell Miller, who they picked in the 4th round that last year, while Abdullah was the 5th. So again, it's just a seniority thing. Both are good. Though it does mean that a certain Anthony Pittman is getting a homecoming because he's their 5th linebacker now, if with Abdullah being out. So a little homecoming for him, as well as a couple of other guys on that side of the ball.
Hey to Lisa De Lorenzo, who's just appeared in the chat. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're well. Right, let's have a brief look at the teams. And so for the Lions on offense, Goff, these are the starters anyway. Goff, Montgomery, St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Tim Patrick, Brock Wright. Front 5 of Decker, Glasgow, Ragnar, Zeitler, and Sewell. On defense, front 4 of Onzarike, Reader, McNeil, and Zadarius Smith making his first appearance in the Lions jersey. Linebackers of Campbell and Anzalone. Nickelback, Amik Robertson. Cornerbacks, Carlton Davis and Terrion Arnold. Safeties, Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph. On the opposing team, on the offense, the Jags are Mac Jones, Travis Etienne, wide receivers, Brian Thomas, the outstanding rookie, Gabe Davis and Parker Washington, Evan Ingram's a tight end, then front 5 of Little, Cleveland, Mort, Scherf, and Anton Harrison. On the defense, front 4 of Trayvon Walker, Jeremiah Ledbetter, Devon Hamilton, and Josh Hines-Allen, one of the best in the league. Inside linebackers of Devin Lloyd and Foyesade Olokun. Nickelback of Florida State's own Jarian Jones. Corners, Ronald Darby and Tyson Campbell. Safeties, Darnell Savage and Andre Cisco. I still look at that Jags team and think it's so much better than this record. Like, they are playing their little hearts out, and without trying to sound too patronising, it really shows. I mean, Vikings were, through 6 weeks, a top 5 offense, maybe even later than that in the season, and they've fallen off big time. But to hold them to no touchdowns at all in the last game in a season where they're clearly at this point in time tanking, because the best they can do is 9-8, which may not even make it. So at this point, get some pride back. Thoughts on next season at this point, and all of their players are still playing to their best ability.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know the past couple of weeks, it's been, well, most of their games have been one score losses, which means they are playing well in terms of keeping it close, but just can't find ways to win games. And maybe that's, well, partly that's probably down to coaching, but also just bad luck, obviously, with injuries. Obviously, T-Law being out, Tank Bigsby exploding, and then getting injured, trading away your starting left tackle to the Vikings for pittance, having one of your best receivers in Christian Kirk, you paid a lot of money to, go down, and then on the defense, having your best corner in Tyson Campbell go down for 5 games, and just the front four just not doing it with the new scheme. Obviously, people read the preview, read that massive paragraph about Ryan Nielsen, mostly because I really like him as a DC. If this time last year, I was calling for, if a certain defensive coordinator got fired or got a head coaching job, Ryan Nielsen was the guy I was looking to bring in to replace him because of that familiarity. It just doesn't think it's translated to the players. So while Hines-Allen and Walker both, I think they've got 12, 13 sacks between them, everyone else is kind of not playing up to their billing. So Eric Armstead, can't wait to see him go up against Dan Skipper when Dan Skipper comes in 6 offensive line packages, because of their history. That's going to be a fiery matchup. But he's not really playing up to it. Devon Hamilton, not the greatest defense tackle, but he's kind of regressed this year. Devin Lloyd for Saudi Arabia, Chad Muma, these are guys that they've really invested in, high draft picks or free agency acquisitions, haven't really been playing up to it, despite how fundamental the linebacker position is to this team. And then on the back end, Tyson Campbell, as I say, has been injured, but then Ronald Darby, you bring in from Baltimore, hasn't really been it. Andre Cisco, third rounder from a couple of years ago, still hard-hitting safety, but hasn't been really there. And then you bring in Darnell Savage as your starting strong safety, someone who, even on a really bad Green Bay Packers defense, couldn't even get starting snaps, and you're relying on him to be a starter. A few misfires there. And then on offense, it's just Doug Peterson doesn't adjust to his players. And so in year 3, where they've had to change some parts, hasn't adapted, and the offense just isn't there. We saw it with Philadelphia. We had a great couple of years, obviously won the Super Bowl, and then because he didn't adjust to the players getting older, new ones coming in, he just fell off. And it's the same here. And unfortunately, I think it's his last year here in Jacksonville, and it honestly might be his last year in a big role, unless something mad happens and the Kansas City offensive coordinator gets a head coaching job, in which case he probably goes back home to Mr. Reed with his tail between his legs and does a Matt Nagy. He's never going to get a head coaching or even offensive coordinator post at this point, because of how poorly it's gone at Philadelphia. And then at here, the best he's got to hope for is a QB role, because obviously that's his background. He was a quarterback in the league, did that for a couple of years under Reed, and then worked his way up to offensive coordinator before becoming the Philly head coach. So maybe, I don't know, if Ben goes somewhere and takes Mark Brunell with him, if he doesn't go back home to Andy Reid, maybe you bring him in as a QB coach, but that's about it.
The coverage is just going live now with the flags coming into the stadium. So it means that we're probably about 5 minutes away from kickoff or so, maybe. Looks like we may be even a little bit behind. It sounded like Zadarius Smith got the loudest cheer when the teams were coming out of the tunnel, which perhaps isn't a massive surprise. Tony White's trying to figure out how close his ancestors are to where I live. Tony, your ancestors coming from Letcombe Bassett are about an hour and a half to 2 hours drive away from me, just southwest of Oxford. So it is technically Gloucestershire, I think, but it's in the northeast tip. In fact, no, it's near Swindon, so it must be Wiltshire, actually. thinking about it.
Maybe a bit closer to me then.
Well, I mean, it's south of Oxford, so...
Yeah, definitely more you then.
Yeah.
Because here Gloucester, and I think more like the bit that's up by me, because obviously I'm more Midlandsy, but if it's by Oxford, then yes, it's closer to you.
Yeah. I mean, Gloucester's still far closer to me anyway, though. It's only just up the M5. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Hey to Brent DeWitt, says Howdy Lions Faithful. Brian Three Cushions also in the chat, says hi Matt and Ash. Hi Brian. What else we got on? Marcus says, salute to Service Day, got my shirt on. Love it. TJ says hello all. Hello to TJ as well. I'm really hopeful that we're going to get a really fun game today and showing the Lions at their best. I really hope that they do not take this Jags team for granted, because it could be pretty destructive if we take this for granted. I'm just seeing the Zadarius Smith intro now. Yeah, it's so good with the two waters just pouring over his face. It's very Stone Cold-esque. It's fantastic.
I also love the tweet from Justin Rogers. Ben Raven has more Jaguars jersey in his closet from his unexplainable high school fandom than are in the Ford Field stands today. As we win the toss in the first, their Jags offense is up first.
We deferred?
We deferred.
What's going on? Experiment says, I don't get the Lions game here today. They're broadcasting Titans versus Vikings as the AFC match instead of Jags at Lions. Green Bay Chicago is on the NFC match. I can see Green Bay NFC being the... Well, I mean, I'm taking Bears plus 5.5, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, this would be so sweet to win this one and have 8 wins in a row, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Yep. It really would, yeah. Like, just... Especially, I know obviously I attempted fate a bit with my thing where I said, oh, yeah, we've won we've won every game against the Jags since like 2012. So this is like easy, but
it's only like 3 games.
Well, 4, yeah.
4. Okay.
4. But yeah, and I know there is some dead heat matchups like Walker Little versus Pascal. That'll probably be a dead heat because they're both kind of that similar kind of level. But Z versus Hamilton is going to be like fun as hell to watch, as they're showing him coming in with the
Rasheed Wallace.
The Rasheed Wallace jersey. I've got my White House one hanging up just over there out the way.
We've got Mike D. Barker in the chat saying, hey now, hey to you. And Mook's Experiment saying he loved that Zadarius wore Rasheed Wallace jersey as a symbol of free agent signing with the Detroit team mid-season going on to win the championship. And also Mook's Experiment saying I live close to Madison, which is why that's happened. So yeah, that makes sense.
Condolences to you.
Freeland says reports are that Hutch is ahead of schedule, like way ahead. I'm not sure that that's true. I think that water therapy like this, it almost takes all of the load off. So I don't think it necessarily indicates much about his recovery at all. Unless they're a doctor, don't listen to him. And even if they are a doctor, if they don't know Hutchinson, they probably don't know much either. Kickoff is away and recovered at the 2-yard line, and the Jags are bringing it out. A little bit of a stutter step and a good move actually up the middle from the return all the way up to the 31-yard line. That's where the Jags start.
The returner being one of my favourite underrated slot receivers in the league with Devin Duvernay.
Oh, love him. Right, here comes Mac Jones. 2 picks last week in his 22 pass attempts. Can the Lions get a quick start here? I don't know how far I am ahead of you.
So I've got like a little graphic about him up on my screen right now. He's in the huddle. They've just broke the huddle. 22 on the play clock.
I'm about 9 seconds 19. Ahead of you, unfortunately. Sorry. Little jet sweep from Brian Thomas out to the right-hand side. 3-yard gain. Good tackle by, I think, Jack Campbell in there. 2nd down and 7.
I believe that was AA. But yeah.
Okay. If I pause and then start it again, it just will screw up, won't it? So I don't know what to do here.
It's fine. We'll deal. We'll deal.
Right.
Yeah, so that was a nice little, as you say, orbit motion with some slot. Thomas in the slot, just a nice little orbit motion.
All right, here the Jags come this time. Under center is Mac Jones. 1 tight end in the formation and a running back. takes a snap and play action. Mac Jones looking for a big one. Manages to complete on a crosser. Good tackle by Alex Anzalone again to Evan Ingram. Gain of 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Maybe 3rd down and 1, depending on where they spot it. Yeah, they're going to give him 3rd down and 1.
Bastards. Yeah, nice little coverage disguise in the backfield there. So we're showing single high, and then just before the snap, Levi. No, not Levi, because it showed up because it was on. They're showing the starting lineups. Branch bails out into cover 2.
So 3rd and it is 2. Where the ball was actually spotted, the graphics just 1, but I put 3rd and 1 as well. So from the 39, need to get to the 41. Takes a snap, 2-step drop from shotgun. Mac Jones looking, and an easy completion. Oh, and they do get the 1st down. Evan Ingram gets himself 2 yards and is inches over for the 1st down. Good tackle in the flat. Mac Jones being given a few reasonable, easy completions first up, and Zadarius Smith actually just got fenced off by the left tackle. Walker Little. Otherwise, he was going to be hitting the quarterback then, but got an initial win. Good recovery by Walker Little. So from the 41 then, 1st down and 10 again from Jacksonville. And Mac Jones, ETN running right, and a nice little step. Good tackle by Zadarius. No, that's not Zadarius.
No. Zadarius Smith made his offensive lineman literally flip over.
Number 98 of the Lions is
DJ Reader.
Thank you very much. So that's going to be 2nd down and 4? Good 1st down run. 2nd down and 5 they've given it. All right. Getting towards midfield now. Mac Jones in shotgun this time. Takes a snap. 1-step drop, quick throw, and a good move. Oh! Missed Alex Anzalone there with a nice step, but got hit hard by, looked like Branch? It was Branch. Bit of a sort of missile tackle, Ash, but with the shoulder.
Yeah, rather than the head, thank God.
Number 85, that's Strange.
Brenton
Strange. Who I quite liked in the draft, but not as much as they did. 1st down and 10 again then for the Jags. At the Detroit 47 now. Good first drive by Jacksonville. Mac Jones takes it into play action again. And Alex Anzalone's got pressure, but he manages to throw out of it to Brian Thomas Jr. Good tackle White. Terry and Arnold. Gain of 2.
Yeah, that was a nice little sort of receiver screen in a way, because it looks designed that, he's coming and blitzed, and Thomas just goes over him, doesn't he?
Anzalone is Anzalone touches that ball. He's centimeters away from maybe picking that. 2nd down and 8. Oh, the Jags. I thought that was almost a full start the way they kind of did that when they transitioned. But anyway, never mind. Toss play to the right-hand side. Tries to cut back. No, that's James Houston misses a tackle, but a fantastic cleanup by Malcolm Rodriguez, and the first 3rd down and long. 3rd down, and they're saying 8 on the coverage, but it's got to be a loss of 1 surely on there.
Unless they're giving him the forward progress where Houston misses the tackle. Yeah, they're probably just giving him that sort of forward progress a bit where he spins out the Houston tackle right into Malcolm though, which is great.
3rd down and 8 then. Here we go. Money down for the Lions. Around midfield, it might be 4th down territory here anyway, so can you prevent any sort of yards at the Detroit 45? Mac Jones in shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 2-step drop, going to throw quite quickly, going to escape upfield, bails upfield, can he get there? Slides down at the 40-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 3.
A Meeks looking ginger after that.
He ran into Mac Jones's helmet, I think.
Yeah, that was.
Looks like Mac Jones is coming off the field. Are the Jags going for a field goal here? They are.
They are, yeah.
This is going to be a long try from 58.
Yeah. Now this is Cam Little.
Yeah. Little by little. Right. This will be as long as the season from 58. 59 even. Kick is away. It's going straight down the middle, but is it got a length? It does. It's good. What a kick. And the Jags are on the board early. Great start by the Jags, Ash.
Yeah. Though, well, yeah, this They have now doubled the amount of points they have scored on their first drive so far this season.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't you
I
see the
mean-
graphic a couple of plays ago? It's like they've got the worst point differential on first drives in the league because they've scored 3 points and given up like 39 so far this season on the first drives.
Yikes. So on that drive, Mac Jones goes 4 of 4 for 15 yards. They also got 14 on the ground. ETM with 5, Mac Jones with 4, Mac Jones with 5, Brian Thomas with 4. And the receiving yards, 2 of 2 for Evan Ingram for 7. Brenton Stranger 1 of 1 for 6. Brian Thomas 1 of 1 for 2. And Anzalone already has 3 tackles on the day. No TFLs granted. That's harsh on Malcolm. I thought he got that. I think overall, that's a pretty positive drive for the Jags. And at the same time, if you're the Lions, you just don't want to let them score a first drive touchdown and feel like you're putting yourself in a hole early against a team that you feel like you're better than. And I have to imagine that's why we deferred in the first place.
Yeah, I think it's a kind of thing where, as you say, limit them scoring the first one because you trust your offense to come out and get 7s. You've got the lead, and then coming out the half, well, we've gone from us obviously stressing about the third quarter to being one of the best teams scoring in the third quarter. So why not give yourself the chance to score as many points as you can in the third by having that extra drive? But overall, net positive for both. They dinks and dunks their way down the field. We managed to keep everything in front of us pretty much. Not really anything major went wrong on that drive for us. So we'll take it.
Free Climb says we're 30 seconds ahead of the live broadcast, which is just absolutely nuts. I don't understand that at all. TJ says, is Lawrence entering free agency soon? He just got paid, so he's not going to be entering free agency, even in the worst case scenario, for probably another 2 seasons and maybe 3. Even in the worst case scenario for the Jags.
Let me have a look.
What else do we have? Adostil says, if Houston sits in Gatorade today, will his pants turn green or still be brown? I mean, if he's having the blue Gatorade, that would be a very interesting look for him, I think.
That's me.
Bless you.
Yeah, the Jags do not have an out in that contract until the 2029 off season.
4 years. Shank79 says, live in Green Bay and use YouTube TV. They might have a trial offer in terms of being out of state and trying to watch this game, potentially. I would probably have YouTube TV if I lived in the States, but it is pricey as hell. But then I'd get paid a lot more if I lived in the States. So here's the kickoff.
Yeah,
Kickoff for the Jags, all the way back to 9 yards deep, caught by Dorsey and knelt down. Lions coming out to 30.
Yeah. It's fair, if we lived in America as well, we could have NFL Plus and finally have access to NFL Pro.
Pittsburgh 3-0 up against Baltimore. Indy 3-0 up against the Jets. Miami are in an angle situation. Green Bay leads 7-0 against Chicago. Here come the Lions.
Jaden Reed for the Packers, and then for the Ravens, they drive in.
Play action by Goff. Play action, stepping up in the pocket, having to escape now. Can he throw it away? Goff, nice throw to Shane Zylstra for a gain of about 16 or so, 17. Shane Zylstra, lovely catch. Well done by Goff, managing to scramble and not throwing it away, but getting his head upfield.
Yeah.
For a nice gain of first down and 10 Lions. Goff, that was good.
Yeah.
Blocking wise.
And now Goff has more passing yards than Mac Jones so far this game. On one throw.
Love it. First down and 10 again then for the Lions. 18 yards for Zylstra. We're already at the 48-yard line of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Right, Goff is changing the play. Can see the safety blitz coming, so changes it. And quick throw out to the right-hand side. Nice catch by Saint for a gain of 5. Second down and 5 going out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. Sort of go back to that to go back to the Packers touchdown. On that play, the Bears had 12 men on the field, were offside and still allowed a touchdown.
Second down and 4. Goff takes the snap under center. No, changes the play. Still under center. Second down and 4. Raymond in motion right to left. Now everyone on the left-hand side. Goff does hand it off to Monty. He's caught at about the line to gain, but he manages to get out of it, and it's a first
Jesus.
down for David Montgomery. What an absolutely incredible run. How did he stay up, Ash?
I know, but at the same time, that's just what he does. He just keeps doing it. I was about to say when the play went off, I was like, I don't like that running sort of east-west against this defense, because while their linebackers can't cover, they can flow side to side really well.
Yeah.
But even then, I forget. It's Monty. It's Monty. He just runs through arm tackles like they're nothing.
First down and 10 at the 37. Goff under center, 2 receivers to the right, but now Amon-Ra comes right to left. Goff hands this one off again. Monty up the middle. Lots of run. Really nice crackback block by someone. And Monty manages to drag himself forward for 9 yards. Second down and 1. Lions are staying way ahead of the chains here.
I've worked out. Monty is powered up right now because everyone that got to the stadium early got his bobblehead, so he's drawing energy from all of them to run through the arm tackles.
All right, at the 28-yard line, in shotgun, Goff, 2-step drop and just checks it down to David Montgomery, who tries to make a man miss but can't, only gains himself 5, but it's good for another first down. Entering the red zone now.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, respect to Nielsen for that mustache. That's a very good mustache, sir.
Yeah. He knows it's November. 23-yard line in Jacksonville. Goff, toss play. There's a snap infraction on the Lions coming back here. Gibbs got the toss play, cut it back inside.
I don't think that was on us.
It's offside.
I think it's offside, yeah.
Still first down, 5 yards picked up by the Lions. Instead of 2 or 3, Arik Armstead lined up offside.
Yeah, I think it was against Deck. Are they going to show the replay? Probably not.
Right, first down and 5. You don't want to give the Lions advantageous situation. Into the red zone they go. First down and 5 at the 18-yard line of Jacksonville. Goff under center. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Goff, play action. Going to have to get rid of it. Under pressure. Trying to get out of it again on the other side. And he just chucks it at the feet of someone.
Brock. Oh, as the floodgates have started for England against the Republic of Ireland, they're now 3-0 up.
Nice.
In the space of 5 minutes.
Second down and 5 now then. In terms of success rate, if you gave him a 5-yard run, it'd be a success. So we're still good. Second down and 5. 6:10 left in this first quarter. Snap away for Goff, looks to the check down, throws it instead to Saint, and he slides down at the 7-yard line. First down and goal from there.
Just a nice little sort of 4-step hit. 1, 2, yeah. Sort of 4-step hitch from Saint now.
Really lovely route by Saint because he just runs into Tyson Campbell and it actually gives him about 2-3 yards of separation because Campbell's just not being physical enough at that point of attack.
It's because, and Eric's literally just tweeting, I saw it, they're showing cover 1 and then constantly bailing out into cover 2, which is leaving the middle open for Shane, for Saint, and for Monty.
Here we go then. From the 7, Goff hands it off to Monty, run up the middle, plenty of room, down at the 2. Second down and goal from the 2-yard line. This feels like a Monty finish him moment.
Please.
Lions going quickly, no huddle. Goff under center. Monty still in the game. Now changes the play. Goes into shotgun. Amon-Ra comes from right to left. Monty goes alongside him. Second down and goal from the 2. Hands it off to Monty. Nice block. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Fucking love it.
Oh, what an amazing...
that was a nice Sally. I like that.
Oh, Sally, man. So good. Monty just saunters in. He didn't even have to... Was he touched? No. Was not touched.
I love it. Let's have a look from this angle. Yeah, just sorts through the traffic perfectly.
Brilliant scheme. No stopping that. And Lions PAT's coming from the left hash. Snaps very low, but caught very well. We isolated that last time. PAT is through. Lions lead 7-3. Excellent first drive, Ash. No sweat there whatsoever. Did we have a third down? I don't think we had a third down.
Let's have a look. Hang on. Play by play. First. No, we didn't.
It didn't feel like it, did it? Just from
exactly.
feel.
And I'm just looking now. Yeah, we on that drive we technically only had one play that would be classed as not a success, which was the 1 yard run by Gibbs that then we got the offside on. Every other play was by the metric of
but even then that wouldn't be a fail because it never happens, I guess.
Exactly, yeah. And to the surprise of no one, Monty has rushed for a touchdown in 5 straight games at Ford Field this season. This ties Billy Sims in 1981 for the franchise record for the most consecutive home games with a rushing touchdown in a season in franchise history.
So we were asked about time of possession. The time of possession so far is 5 minutes 24 to them to 4:37 for us. So Carlton Wood said it felt like a long drive. Both drives have been long-ish, I guess, but neither have been that long. I mean, at that rate, we'd still have one more full possession in this first quarter.
Yeah, and the I'm trying to think. The reason ours is short as well is because we were running a bit of tempo there. We could see that they were doing that cover 1, cover 2 thing because their personnel to be putting a bit of tempo on to keep them from substituting, so we could keep picking over the middle because they were in base a lot.
Just to update you on the scores around the league, Pittsburgh 3-0 up with the ball, 3rd down and short in their own territory. New England are at the Rams 10, 2nd down and 6. The Saints are up 7-0 against the Browns. Indy have the ball and are up 3-0 against the Jets. The Titans have the ball, 1st and 10. At the Vikings 34, they could really do us a favour there if they can pull out something there. Miami are up 7-0 and they're getting the ball back as the Raiders are punting. And Green Bay have it 1st and 10 at their own 43, up 7-3 against the Bears. That is all of these scores up to date. Oh, all right. 16 rushing touchdowns for the Lions this season, according to the coverage so far. That is unbelievable. I remember seasons where we might not have had that all bloody year.
Yeah.
Several, to be honest.
I could probably check. I'm just checking. Rushing. Where's rushing? Here it is.
Right. Here comes
it's receiving touchdown.
Kickoff.
Yeah.
Deep, core, 9 yards deep, and touchback. Jags come out to 30.
I've just checked. So, Monty's on 9. Gibbs is on 7. And then, how do you do franchise history?
All right, everybody. We are coming out the break here, so Jags are 1st and 10 at the 30. Here comes Mac Jones again in shotgun to start this one. Brian Thomas in motion and fake handoff to him, and Mac's going to throw, looks down the field, under pressure a little bit, throws, lovely completion, what a hit by Brian Branch against Evan Ingram. Again, Brian Branch comes flying in, but hits him with the shoulder properly, and it's 2nd down and 1. But when he comes in like that, you got to think fumbles are always going to be a possibility here. Nice route by Evan Ingram. But Branch with an absolute missile.
So I've just seen it because I was doing a bit of checking. Because, of course, you said that about, you remember seasons where we had less rushing touchdowns. I checked the infamous one, which is 2016. Monty has as many rushing touchdowns so far this season than we had as an entire team in 2016.
Oh, what a tackle by Kirby Joseph on Travis Etienne. It was a stretch play to the right-hand side. Looked like it was blocked up really, really well. Kirby comes in like a missile, hits him really, really low down, and I actually think that went for no gain whatsoever. It makes it 3rd and 1. He was very, very patient, but Kirby
Yeah.
hits him maybe like crotch area, almost helmet first.
Oh yeah, he does.
But
Yeah. See, that's where
Mitch
Kirby's
Morse is
improved
out of the
this.
game at the moment, the centre for the Jags.
That means it will be Luke Fortner who they picked in
Handed
the
off
third
on
a couple
third and
years ago.
one. Loss! Tackle for a loss. It's Alex Anzalone with the celebration. Loss of 1. It will be 4th down and 2, and potentially the punt unit coming out for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Love it. But yeah, that's where Kirby's really improved this season, because in seasons past, he would have just blown in there trying to make a big play. And then obviously this season he's learned, bides his time, trusts his instincts, and just tackles really nicely.
This is one of the better punters in the NFL, Logan Cook. Good hang time, good distance. And the punt is away by Logan Cook. It's all the way back to the 9. Oh, the timing on that tackle was absolutely perfect by Thomas for the Jaguars. He hit Khalif Raymond as he was catching the ball a split second earlier, and that is fair catch interference. Fair play to them.
Yeah. They aren't what's the word I'm looking for? They aren't bad on special teams. I think they're the 5th DVOA special teams team. So they're not bad. It's just everywhere else is shit.
I just don't. I'm not even sure that's true. They're just a below average team on offense and defense, and that doesn't combine to a hill of beans.
True.
As also said, our safeties and how aggressive AGO is willing to use them is just so fun to watch. I hear ya, Mile Marker says, and I hear as well. It's so fun with these big hits coming out. Just when you audibly just have to go ooh when you see something, you know you've done good.
Yeah.
Just going to update my graphics. Mac Jones still hasn't missed a throw yet today. 5 of 5 for 24. Makes you wonder why they don't throw more. ETN 3 carries for 4 yards. He was 1 for 5, so it's not a great start.
Yeah.
Cool. That is that. I was going to say Jared Goff then. Jared Goff hasn't started perfect today, so shame, but there we go. Let's have a look and see if there have been any more points around the league.
There has.
The Patriots lead the Rams 7-0.
10-yard pass from my guy Drake May to Kendrick Bourne.
The Tennessee Titans have hit a field goal against the Minnesota Vikings. They lead 3-0. The Vegas Raiders are 2nd down and goal against Miami. They were just in a punting situation. I wonder if they turned over the Dolphins in plus territory.
I will have a look. As the Saints lead and the Browns as well. It's great. Get by play.
And
they didn't. They were 4th and 2. There was a penalty on Calais Campbell for running into AJ Cole, the punter, which put them 1st and 10 at their own 41. And then on a 3rd and 1, they had an end around from Jacoby Myers for 20 yards.
Yikes.
And now, they're 2nd and goal at the 10.
Chicago have the ball back against Green Bay, but they're 3rd and 2 at their own 13. Here come the Lions at their own 7. Goff under center takes the snap. He's going to throw for this one and checks it down to Tim Patrick. Nice catch. Gain of about 4, maybe 5. 2nd down and 5. And it's going to be 2nd down and 6. It's not often I cheer for Chicago, but come on, Chicago. Vegas are 3rd and goal now at the Miami 17. Handoff to Gibbs. And how did he get all the way out there? That should have been a loss the way that happened. We saw Gibbs, Ash, last week running backwards a long way. This time it worked for a gain of 3.
Yeah, that was a bit. It worked. As I say, like last week, the Texans linebackers a bit better than the Jags ones, and he had worse blocking in those sort of ones. This one, he was doing it behind, I think it was Freeland right on that, so he kind of had a bit of a cushion to go around as he did, like a sort of like bubble.
3rd down and 3 completion after a 5 and out to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gained 6, 1st down and 10 as our own Ryan McCluskey in our Discord channel suggests that Gibbs is shaken up after that hit on that run on 2nd down.
Yeah, he was like kneeling for a sec, so yeah, I can see it.
1st down and 10 for the Lions at the 19. Gibbs in motion right to lefty. Goff fakes it to him, and the screen is blown up, so they just throw it in the turf. 2nd down and 10. Experiment says, I'm always impressed when our team is able to handle teams with great athletes, Seattle, Jacksonville, etc. 100%. Yeah. If you guys could like the stream if you're on YouTube, that'd be fantastic for us. Thank you very much in advance. 2nd down and 10 for the Lions. 1:18 to go in this 1st quarter at the 19-yard line. Right in motion, play action. Goff throwing down the right-hand sideline to Amon-Ra St. Brown out at the 36. 1st down and 10. That's a really, really nice play by Amon-Ra. And Goff just so on time.
Yeah, perfect sort of corner route.
And it just feels like when he's running that little out, they just can't cover him. That's the 3rd time now that we've run and out by St. Brown, and it's been on target every time for a 1st down, I think.
Yeah,
or not a 1st down, but completion.
Which is mad because he usually is known for the sort of in-breaking routes.
Run by Jahmyr Gibbs up the middle, tackle for a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. He doesn't look right. And that may be the final play of the quarter. Maybe the Lions are going to go for this. Anyway, don't have to. Goff under center, 2nd down and 9 at the 38. JMO in motion, haven't seen him at all today. Toss play to Gibbs, runs up the middle, breaks it out, tries to sidestep. What a spin move! Goes down after a gain of 8. It's going to be 3rd down and 1, and that is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's been an interesting 1st quarter. Plenty of offense for both teams, and the Lions are definitely showing their chops on defense so far, holding them to a 3 and out and 3 points on the 1st drive. Here are your stats at the end of the 1st quarter. Lions lead 7-3. Goff 7 of 9 for 71. Dave Montgomery 4 of 21 and a touchdown. And Amon-Ra St. Brown 4 of 4 for 40. For the Jags, their 3 points. Mac Jones is 5 of 5 for 24. He's also the leader on the ground. 1 scramble for 5 yards. ETN, the running back, 3 carries for 4 yards. Not ideal for him. And they're led by Evan Ingram, actually, receiving 3 of 3 for 16. But I had Brian Thomas on there, expecting him to be the guy. He's 1 of 1 for 2. Alex Anzalone also has a TFL to his name as the only defensive stat in this 1st quarter. Ash, how do you think it's gone overall?
Pretty damn well, as you say. Like holding them to 2 1st downs and 3 points in the 1st quarter is pretty damn good. And then offensively, for the most part, it's worked. Obviously, it's been that failed dual RB screen a couple of plays ago. There was the one where Goff just had to throw it in the dirt on the 1st drive. But other than that, we've been pretty damn good for the rest of it. And like proof of that with the defense, as you're saying that it's come up. The AA is the 1st linebacker since Levy in 2012-2014 to post 7+ tackles for loss in 3 straight seasons.
Nice. So what a guy.
Really find himself into law there.
Levy was my favourite Lion when I was a young Lions fan, so the fact that I like Alex Anzalone is maybe no surprise. Sam Darnold has just thrown a 47-yard receiving touchdown to Jordan Addison as the Vikings go up against the Titans 7-2. 3 other points in here. The Raiders, after their backed up and goal situation, took a field goal. They are down 7-3. The Bears are still driving, but it's 2nd down and 13 at their own 33, but they're at least giving themselves some breathing room back there. The Rams have had to punt the ball away around midfield to the Patriots 11, but it's 2nd down and 5 now, 16 for the Pats. And Bolton will have the ball just into Pittsburgh territory, down 3-0 as the clock is winding there. What else do we have here? Thank you, Free Climb, for the like and share, and Mile Marker for the shout out for that. It's really good of you to keep shouting us out like that every single time. Alex says, what's your opinion about Goff turfing the ball on blown up plays? I had a lot of people criticising him for that this past week. Ash, what do you think about that?
I don't mind it. I'd rather him turf it and get us, let's say it's a first down and 10, and he throws it in the dirt for a second, and I'd rather that than him try and do the spin move and that 10-15% of the time make a completion, but most of the time it's going to end in a sack. So I'd rather him just turf it and get the what's it called, and just get to the live for the second down kind of thing, rather than take a sack, as that Jag is very shook up on the pass breakup he did on JMO.
Yeah, so Lions on 4th and 1 went play action. 4th and 1?
Third.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 1, sorry. So that was around the 40-yard line, and both players went down pretty hard. JMO on his shoulder, and the cornerback here, Ronald Darby. Oh, his arm got caught underneath Jameson Williams, and you can see on the replay there, the arm is not meant to go down like that.
It's really not, no. So that would be Monteric Brown coming in.
No, he's Darby. Oh yes, sorry, yes.
Because the other one is the other one. It was Prince that was inactive.
Yeah. So the Lions are probably going to go for this on 4th and 1 at around midfield.
I would as well.
They knew that they had this in their back pocket. So 4th and 1, Goff under centre. Running back is Gibbs. Interesting choice. Goff takes it, and it is a sneak, and he more than gets it. 2 yards on the sneak. First down and 10 Detroit. Well done. PK Jr. says, was Darby not early? I think he was, but it was enough bang for me to say that it probably wasn't a callable offence.
It's like the bus breakup that Arnold got last week.
Nah, Arnold was a DPI. Personally. Goff play action again and checks it down to JMO on the crosser. He's got lots of room. Can he beat one man on the outside? No, he can't. Good defense by number 5 of the Jags. That is Andre Cisco. Good tackle, but it's a big first down for the Lions.
Yeah, that's us again using tempo. They're in base formation, condensed because of the sneak. You go no huddle with it, and you just throw the crosser.
And like also, he actually got picked by his own defender, the man who was meant to be in man coverage against him. Right, we're now at the 27-yard line of the Jaguars. First down and 10. Goff under centre. Running play for Gibbs to the left-hand side. Beats 1, beats 2. Could go all the way. Oh, he gets out of the 5. Jahmyr Gibbs out of the 5. What a move. Love it.
Hines-Allen taking out his own linebacker there. Love it.
Gibbs with a fantastic move there and just can't beat Cisco. First down and goal then. Gibbs leading the NFL in yards per touch with 5.8 according to the stats here. He's 4 carries for 35 yards on the day. And he's in the backfield here. Who can finish this one off? First down and goal at the 4 even. Under centre is Goff and hands this one off to Gibbs. Up the middle. Oh, he's down after a gain of maybe 2. I'm going to say it's second down and goal from the 2.
Yeah, 2, 1.5.
Came up the middle. Good blocking, but there were 3 men he was running into, so he probably wasn't getting through that. Second down and goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, breaking the formation. 10 seconds to go to get the play off. Goff under centre. Condensed formation with Gibbs in the backfield. Goff hands it off to Gibbs again. Spins out of it. Can he get the man to the edge? He can. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs running up the middle. Bounces off his own man. Sees all the bunching up. And just breaks it outside. Beats the man to the edge. And the Lions are in for another 6.
Love it. Go on, trust us, Owen. Is he going to have a good one? Or is he just going to... boring?
Absolutely beautiful. I love that on the commentary. I'm faster than you. It's so true.
He is, though. Honestly, I know it's hyperbole, but can you think of 5 players in the NFL faster than Gibbs?
PAT is good. Gibbs, so I mean, obviously in our own team, JMO's faster than him. Tyreek Hill is probably faster than him, but after that, I'm kind of struggling.
Waddle. Exactly, for me, it's those two and Waddle. Those are the only ones I can think of.
Like
game speed wise,
there's probably some corners who are that sort of speed.
True. I know people say like Xavier Worthy, but because he broke the 40-yard.
Yeah, and he does play that fast.
Yeah.
What a start from the Lions. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Just efficient.
Super impressive. It really feels like the success rate is just off the chart right now.
Yeah. Hang on. What I can do is... Gibbs rushing wise, I'm trying to look, would be... He's only had that one that only went through like 1 carry, so he's got a rushing success rate of like maths 5/6.
Probably not that good, actually, because if you take the 23-yarder out, he's 5 carries for 16 yards, which is not averaging 5 yards a carry, so...
Yeah. But because success rate is to do with the downs as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's half the distance on second and converting on third, but yeah. Interesting. As we have a message from Ford Field, I think Ryan's still there. Gibbs' feet is amazing, different gravy, that kid, he says. Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
PK Jr. says Gibbs is so fast. Gibbs also says running into each other, falling down, missing tackles. I mean, we're making these things happen, but some of it is on them too. I mean, sure, but it's still good play design. It's the sort of thing where you're like, we're going to make them do this, and then it's up to them to play well through it, and it's just not happening. El Judderman in our Discord has just said Justin Tuckett is so done.
He's missed a massive kick, supposedly, just for the Ravens. Yeah.
I think it's more just that kickers are up and down. But
he's missed, as I go onto it, and Adafe always sacks Russell Wilson. But yeah, he's just missed a 50-yarder. So, after missing a 47 earlier.
So Jameis Winston is 2 of 5 for 97 and a touchdown against the Saints, which is ridiculous. An 89-yarder to Jerry Jeudy, but they missed the PAT, or they went for 2, so they're down 7-6, but they have the ball. The Patriots are in field goal range again, 3rd and 7 at the 32 against the Rams. Indianapolis have scored a touchdown against the Jets. They're up 10-0. Minnesota have the ball at their own 11, 1st down and 10, up 7-3. Miami have the ball against the Raiders, 7-3 up. It's 3rd and 5 at the Raiders 11. And the Packers have the ball at their own 24, 1st and 10, up 7-3 against the Bears. That is the league up to date for you guys. And the kickoff is about to come for the Lions. Bates kicks the kickoff into the end zone for a touchback. Matt Hicks says, easy work. It looks easy, but man, the guys are playing hard. And I haven't taken them for granted. And I tell you what, Ash, I don't want to make this a betting show, and I'm not going to mention what the bet was, but what I put on, it's looking good right now. Mm-hmm. It's looking good right now.
Yeah, it really is.
Marmark says, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Morse is back in. I'm trying to set the matchup I'm really trying to watch is, as I said, I mentioned it earlier, Pascal or whoever's the big end versus Walker Little, because if we collapse that side, Mac's done.
Right. Matt Jones hands it off to ETN. Tackle for a gain of 1, 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 9, sorry. Pat O'Connor on the tackle.
Nice.
One of the things that's going to work against me is Goff's passing attempts. He's already got 11.
True, yeah. True, but you know what it's like?
But I need passing touchdowns. That's the thing. But anyway.
True, yeah. I mean, it's quite balanced now. You look at it, 11 passing attempts for Goff, 11 carries.
2nd down and 9 for the Jags. They have to take a timeout.
Ford field noise coming in clutch again.
Ellie Soden said, "Need some betting tips off you, Matt. You're always winning." I am really not, but I had one Premier League win and I had one college football win, and that'll do me for the season, to be honest. Carlton says, "Won't DVOA account for importance and situation of Gibbs's runs?"
DVOA will. Success rate just looks at pure yardage.
And I mean, DVOA, doesn't it? I didn't think it took into account the importance and situation of the runs in an individual basis. Doesn't it take into account just the defense that you're playing?
It also takes into account down and distance.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Brent says, "Nice to see Rodrigo back." Rodrigo's had a big impact so far in this game.
Yeah, because that's the thing. He can play all 3 spots. Like
Here
Campbell,
comes.
as we saw last year, can't play Sam. AA just can't because he's just too slender.
False start after the bloody timeout. What a horrible set of events. Anton Harrison.
Probably line up against the...
2nd and 14 now then. 14-3 ball game. Brent said, "You'll see Phipps' interview when he trashed DVOA and PFF at Lamau." I have not watched it yet, but I did hear about it.
Yeah, so a certain person in the group was very happy with that rant.
2nd and 14, Mac in empty. Takes a snap now, 1-step drop, looks left, quick throw to the outside, incomplete. Terrion Arnold and Evan Ingram getting very handsy there, but both of them were. It wasn't just Terrion. No call, 3rd down 14. Dostal said, "Our 4th down efficiency is not so good this year, 7 out of 12. If you're more than 50% on 4th down, I think you're doing okay."
Yeah, and plus that probably, I will look it up, but that might be down for us, but that still would do quite well in the league.
3rd down and 14, 2-step drop out of shotgun. It's going to be a screen, and what a hit by Kirby Joseph for a lot of 2. Oh, baby.
Let me have a look, because obviously I'm way back.
Oh, he saw it from a long way back. Is it Kirby? Is it Meek? Is that Kirby? I think it must be a Meek. Sorry.
It's a Meek, yeah. Sorry. He just upends him.
He saw it coming from a long way off to Travis Etienne on the running back screen, and he hits him as Travis Etienne tries to go aerial. Oh, hell yeah.
Just scoops him up.
Scoop City. 4th and 16, on comes Logan Cook. Snaps away. Punt. Khalif catches it at the 21. Beats what first man. Now he's got some room. Khalif Raymond coming up the field. Contacts the man at the 35-yard line. Wow! Thomas went aerial on the tackle there. That was interesting. Anthony Pittman with the tackle for the Jags.
There we go. As you're there, number 47. But with obviously Gibbs' rushing touchdown a few minutes ago, we have now had the first running back duo to rush for 8+ touchdowns in the 2 consecutive seasons since 1960-1961 with the Packers duo Paul Hornier and Jim Taylor. We are breaking records that have stood for 60 years.
Baltimore 1st and 10 at their own 43, down 3-0 against Pittsburgh. The Rams survive against the Patriots and have 1st down and 10 at their own 20. The Pats were in field goal range and did not get it. 7-6 ball game, Cleveland against the Saints. Cleveland down by 1 at their own 36, 3rd down and 9. Indy have the ball back again at the Jets 39, 1st down and 10, up 10-0. Aaron Rodgers better be looking for his P45 soon enough. The Vikings up 7-3 against the Titans. And now 1st down and 10 at the Titans' 34-yard line after they flip the field. Miami hit a field goal. They're up to 10-3 against the Raiders. And the Packers have just converted a 4th down against Chicago. 4th and 3 around midfield. Now 1st and 10 at the Chicago 48.
So with that New England drive, so they were 1st and 10 from the 34, 2-yard rush, incomplete pass. illegal formation penalty, incomplete. Then on the 4th down, they got to delay a game, so they were punting from their own the Rams 42, which went into the end zone. That is a bad set of plays. Really bad.
I will just mention one wager I took, which was Dolphins minus 7.5, Vikings minus 6, San Francisco minus 6.5, and Chargers minus 1. Just those 4. So Dolphins minus 7.5, they're 7 up, and Vikings minus 6, they're 4 up at the moment. The other 2 are later games, but I just fancy those 4 in particular. I think it should be a big one as the coverage is coming back in now for the Lions. Adostel says, I would love the Packers to lose today just so the Bears can have hope again and the Packers to cry. If the Packers lose a game, that'd be absolutely fantastic for us, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have the division done and dusted and we're just playing for seeding. That'd be fantastic. Here comes Goff in shotgun. He's going to be passing this one as Gibbs goes out right. Quick throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Pitch to Jamo! Trick play for a first down after a gain of 11.
It's the hook and ladder again.
But they've done it in a different way again. Absolutely beautiful play. Amon-Ra just with a very quick in and pitch to Jameson Williams and read really well by number 26. That's not Darby again, is it? 26,
26.
Antonio Johnson, the safety.
Oh god, Ant like Tim? Yeah, Texas A&M, yeah. He's one of those, he's like Branch Light. He can play safety and slot as Monty just churns forward, I see. Again, we're using tempo on them, keeping them in base formation, exploiting the matchups. Love to see it, Ben. Well done.
All right. First down and 10 again then for the Lions. From the 42 of the Jags, they are cutting through him. Goff hands this one off again to Monty with a big hole and gets upfield for 9 yards. Went up behind right guard through that B gap and just kept going. Second down and 2, they're calling it. That seems harsh.
That does seem harsh.
Second down and 2 from the 34. Goff under center and hands it off to Monty again. Comes upfield for the first down and then a bit more. Gain of maybe 4. First down and 10.
That's going to impact it because that probably impacts the stat I was about to say. Before that run, both our running backs were averaging more than 6.5 yards a carry.
Ridiculous.
What did I say?
Yeah.
What did I say? And I think, I don't know, I think one of them's definitely in the Hall of Fame.
First down and 10, I formation for the first time for the Lions today. Goff under center, Jamo in motion, and Goff play action. Gonna throw over the middle. Great catch by Amon-Ra. It's a pretty low throw by Jared Goff, but it's another first down for 12 yards. Down
so
to
I think
17.
Goff threw it low because it was like one of those situations where he wants to make sure Amon-Ra gets it, and he just trusts him because you can see you've got Jerry in there, and I think that's Cisco. If he throws it a bit high, maybe one of them could jump the ball.
Maybe, but it's like 3. He's got 3 yards of separation or so, maybe more. First down and 10 anyway for the Lions. At the 18-yard line, Goff in shotgun, going to pass again to Montgomery in the flat and gets himself a gain of 5. Second down and 5. What is it, man?
That stat they just had up on the screen.
Yes. Yeah, brutal.
Amon-Ra's got more yards than the entire Jacksonville Jaguars offense right now. Jesus Christ.
McExperiment had an observation about the Goff sneak before. He said we don't often do it, do we? We do it when it looks right, I think, for us, which is not very often. Second down and 4 at the 11 now. Monty in the backfield. Goff takes a snap and play action, looking to throw down the field, but Goff is going to run for it. Can he get all the way? He slides down after a gain of 5. And that is first down and goal at the 8.
So,
at the 6.
MVS is continuing to ball out for the Saints. He's just scored a 71-yard touchdown.
Nice. Very, very nice. I really fancied the Saints to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
Something about Derek Carr, just
And
when he's in rhythm.
And after that failed drive by the Patriots...
Here's the handoff by the Lions, up the middle by Monty. Touchdown, Lions! And that is unbelievable work by Penny Sewell. Monty at the 1 yard line. Look, he might have been stopped. And the Lions, he just gets bundled over. 20-3 with a PAT to come.
But yeah, and the Rams just scored against the Patriots. 5 yard passing touchdown to Cook.
Unbelievable effort. And Monty has his second of the day. Just
Breaks
drops the
10
shoulder
season.
so well. 10.
So
Here
now
comes the PAT. Snap is much higher this time. Hold was really good. And the PAT is through. 21-3.
Well, actually, to go to what we just said with Saul, people who listen to the 20-minute and Holder podcast will know exactly why he did that. He said in it that the clip was also doing the rounds on the Lions Instagram, that he feels like he let down Monty and Gibbs last week, so he's going to show them this week how much he appreciates them. He says as he drives his shoulder right up Monty's arse to get him a second touchdown for the game. But yeah,
just to be friendly.
Just to be friendly, just a friendly shoulder barge in the rear. But also that means now Monty has scored much more touchdowns this season than the entire 2016 Lions did on the ground. That 2016 season is just going to haunt us, isn't it?
Only if we keep bringing it up.
True. Oh yeah, that was what I was looking. Oh, just remember that's what I was looking at for this. Give me a sec. It was conversions. Scoring conversions. Here we go. So the Lions are actually, you know what? League average right now in fourth down conversions. We are 58.3%. This is obviously not with today's game included, which ranks for 15th in the league.
Vikings are third down and goal at the Tennessee 1. Vegas are first and 10 at the Miami 18. They've had a good drive. Indy have hit another field goal. They're at 13-0 against the Jets. Saints 14-6 up against the Browns. The Rams 7-7 with the kickoff to come against the Pats. And Pittsburgh have the ball back at the Baltimore 47. Baltimore have not scored in the first 20 minutes of the game. For all of the Lamar hype, he's struggling against an elite defense. Who knew?
Yeah, well, partly that, and also because Henry hasn't really been helping him. Let's have a look. Box score. Yeah, Derrick Henry, 4 carries, 14 yards, and a fumble.
Oh, man. Alert. Jared Goff has more rushing yards than all of the Jags rushers.
Oh, my God, he does as well. Jesus
Not
Christ.
all together, but just all of them.
Yeah.
To be fair, he has more than half of their total rushing yards.
Mm-hmm. And again, stat that's not going to shock anyone. Monty has rushed for 10 plus touchdowns in consecutive seasons. He is the third player in franchise history to do so, the other two being Barry and Billy.
Apparently, in the Packers-Bears game, Jordan Love got intercepted at the 1 yard line.
Did he?
Second down and 8 now at the Bears 26 for the Bears, 7-3 down. Thank you for the update, experiment.
It was... that's not who I thought it was. Am I misreading?
Jake Bates with the kickoff is coming now, and it's away. And this one is into the end zone, 9 yards deep. Touchback.
The pick was by Terrell Smith, the cornerback. It's his first career interception. Love to see it.
That's definitely not Love's first career interception, I'll tell you that. Minnesota had fourth down and goal at the Tennessee 1. they somehow have first down and goal at the Tennessee one now. So it must have been DPI or some sort of first down penalty, which is awful for the Tennessee Titans.
Unnecessary roughness on Brown.
Play action to Travis Etienne on the right-hand sideline. Tackle for a gain of about 6. Second down and 4.
Second and 3.
Second and 3. Carlton Davis has got a bit of a club going on there. Was very
broken thumb.
Yeah, very heavily padded, but actually not a club. He's got the thumb and finger strapped together.
Yeah.
In shotgun, Mac Jones hands this one off on second down and 3. Run up the middle for a gain of 5. First down, Jags. You know what would be perfect, Ash? Is if we could, say, get Goff to 27 pass attempts, and then take Hooker. That'd be great. I'd love that. If we could get enough up that we keep the first team offense in, but just put Hooker in. Because we need to give Hooker reps with the starters, ideally.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah.
5:20 to go. Sorry.
I was about to say, I bet, the offensive performance is that good that I do think Hookers in Detroit will be very popular tonight.
Mac Jones under pressure on a deep play action throw. It goes about 6 yards over the head of Devin Duvernay. Second down and 10. Alex Anzalone had the pressure in his face, and Zadarius Smith almost hit Mac Jones late, but gets away with that. Second down and 10.
Just gotta let you know that he's there.
Second down and 10 at the 41 of the Lions. Thomas in motion draws Carlton Davis, and Mac Jones looking left and throws to the outside, and nowhere close. Terry and Arnold in coverage. Third down and 10 now for Mac Jones. And Minnesota have scored the touchdown. Sam Darnold with a 1-yard rush. Vegas 4th and 1 at the Miami 9, 10-3 down. Can they convert? Do they go field goal? What do they do from there? Bears are into Packers territory. And here come... No, they don't come because they're going to take another timeout. Timeout, Jags. Boswell's made a field goal. Boswell's field goal means that the Pittsburgh Steelers are up 6-0 against Baltimore, and the fact that the play was short is under review in this game. It's under 2 minutes. It's come from the booth. It looked like it might be in a half-yard short, I think. Third down and 10. 5:10 to go in this quarter. The Lions fans getting loud once again. Running out of time once again to get this play off. 5 seconds to get this off. Mac Jones calling for it and gets it. Gonna throw over the middle. Gonna throw deep. In coverage, this ball was going out of bounds towards Brian Thomas, but no chance on that one. And it's 4th down and 10. We might be seeing Logan Cook again. As the Bears are now 2nd down and 5 at the Green Bay 40. As the Rams have scored a touchdown against the New England Patriots, 13-7.
Have a look. I'd say I'm glad that I at least predicted the cornerback matchups right, because that's going really good. Puka Nacua, but then he gets injured on the play. At least he's got 86 yards. Enough for me to maybe do well in fantasy with him.
Fair catch by Khalif Raymond at the 17-yard line. 4:58 to go in this first half.
Fair play to Khalif, just fair catching it just so Monty and Gibbs can get more rushing yards, Great team player from them. As Pittman just gives him a little hug afterwards as well. It's like, hello.
I'm feeling for you, buddy.
Oh my God, have you seen the Jets sort of drive-by-drive?
No.
3 and out 9 yards, 3 and out 1 yard, 3 and out 1 yards, 3 and 4 and out 9 yards. Oh, well. So turnover on downs after 4 plays, 3 and out 9 yards.
Vegas did convert the 4th down and 1. They, I think, changed the call on the field. So that is 1st down and goal at the 8, 10-3. Browns had a field goal attempt from 51 down 14-6, shanked wide left by Hopkins.
These are toast.
I wonder how good Anthony Richardson has been.
Suppose he's been dropping dimes. And then obviously he got the rushing touchdown.
6 of 8 for 96. I'll take that. That is, I mean, that's doubling his completion percentage pretty much on the year.
Who's I put as my kicker? Oh, for God's sake.
Raiders, no gain on that first play. Sorry.
I hate myself. So, because I usually have Cyber in fantasy, obviously he's out injured. So I had 2 choices. I had either Chris Boswell and John Parker Romo.
Boswell.
You can guess which one.
Go Boswell. Romo. Boswell's one of the highest scoring kickers in fantasy football. Why the hell is he available, number 1? And 2, what are you doing?
Oh, it's in our league. It's because I saw Baltimore defense. That's good. Vikings looking to bounce back after last week against a bad defense, potentially points. So far, Parker Romo's 1 of 2 on extra points, and so 1 point. Actually, minus 1 point. Boswell's got 8 points.
Yeah, for 2 reasonable length field goals. So the thing is, for kickers, you actually want a good defense. You just want a defense that can hold you to field goal range as opposed to keep you to 3 and out.
True.
So someone that is a bit of a bend don't break defense, and I wouldn't say that necessarily the Raiders are that, but the Ravens are that, but the Ravens are so bad. Here come the Lions anyway. Goff throws this, it's in the flat to Gibbs. He might go all the way here. Beat in the corner on the outside. Gibbs got to beat 1. He does. Might go all the way. Oh, he gets tackled at the 30. What a tackle by number 51 of the Jags. That is Ventrell Miller. Oh my God. So Gibbs in the flat just had to beat the cornerback on the edge, and it was a really good block by, is it Jameson Williams? Let's have a look. It is Jameson Williams, just holds him up just a little bit. And then on the cutback, Ventrell Miller never gives up on the play and just catches his ankle. Fair play to Ventrell Miller. That's a heck of a play. 1st down and 10. Handed off to Gibbs.
I'll wait for the phone. So it makes sense, though, because I think Miller, who, if I remember rightly, is coming out of Florida A&M, was a safety in college and moved to linebacker with them. Oh, no, he's out of Florida. So, yeah, he was a safety initially at Florida and then moved to middle linebacker for them.
Carlton Wood asks about Zadarius Smith on a snap count between 25 and 40, how many snaps he has so far. But we'll just have a look at this play first. 2nd down and 8, the 27-yard line of the Jags. Goff under center, and we're about to see the snap. Now, Goff hands it off to Gibbs, kind of blown up behind the line, and Gibbs tries to get out of it, but actually I think ends up losing one there. 3rd down and 9, and the clock continues to run.
Currently, according to PFF, which is a few plays behind, he has played 10 snaps, 4 in run defense, 6 pass rushing, and he's got a 62.4 grade. No surprise. Oh, actually, no, there might be a bit of surprise. No surprise who our top rated defender is currently, and our second.
I will have a guess of that in just a moment. 3rd down and apparently 7 now, even though I thought that was for a loss, but never mind. Goff in shotgun might have to pass for this. Takes a snap. They only rush 4. Goff looking right, comes back over the middle. Great throw. Amon Brown. He's going to walk in for the Lions touchdown. There's number 3 for me.
There you go.
27-yard touchdown pass for the Detroit Lions, and it is 27-3. That 13.5-point spread Does not look generous enough.
Yep. Oh, and he does do the Kamehameha as his celebration. I like it.
Goff does so well looking left, trying to look off the guys in coverage there.
Yeah.
And beautiful. Right, here comes the PAT. Snap's great. Hold is great. Kick is absolutely perfect. Bates is nailing these now. He's making me a very happy lad.
Yep. Let me just check the YouTube chat in case any of them have done the predictions. With that question I asked, has anyone predicted it? No. Offensively.
Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. This half couldn't have gone better. It really couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Nice. Defense.
So the Las Vegas Raiders are 4th down and goal at the Miami 4, and they've hit the field goal 10-6. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Right, so you know that my bet was Lions win by 28.
Yeah.
I'm 3 points away. I need JMO, Brock Wright, and a Jones interception, and I need Goff to not throw another 13 passes or more. That seems like a tall order. The Goff one looks like a tall order, to be honest. Mm-hmm. But JMO and Brock Wright, £3,820, $5,000. Come on, it's frankly possible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excited. Adostil says Goff and Brown were getting annoyed that they didn't have any passing touchdowns yet. I agree. Free Climb says, is that like 9 straight games for Amaras? And Brown says, 8 afterwards. Adostil said, what was the other game? We started 28-3 going to the half, and who else think we might get the ball back still? We may very well still get the ball back. It's 2:46 to go. To be honest, I would err on the side of the Lions getting the ball back or a defensive score. I could so see a Mac Jones pick 6 now.
Please. Any thoughts with that? My little cheeky question: who are our top 2 graded defenders right now per PFF?
I am going to go for Kirby and Brian.
Kirby is 5th. Brian is 14th.
Wow. Okay. So then we... Oh, okay.
You're
so
in the right
Anzalone.
Right. Anzalone is 7th.
I'm really struggling. Our run defense has been good, but have they been making enough plays to do this? I don't think so. Go on, put me out of my misery.
At number 2, Terrion Arnold, 86.3.
That's my buddy!
But he's beat out by a player who's only played 3 snaps.
Oh, that doesn't
count. But has made a massive contribution. Amik Robertson, 88.8 grade right now.
So I imagine him walking into the quarterbacks hurt him and he's just out of the game. Kickoff into the end zone, touchback. Jags coming out to the 30.
I mean, maybe, but I'm looking like we've just been playing a lot of base.
Sure, but like he also, if he did tweak something, I mean, I just haven't seen him say that he's questionable or anything, but Amik plays significantly more than 3 snaps.
Yeah, true.
Experiment says, who took over for Amik? I mean, Ash is right. I haven't seen any other backup nickel go in.
There hasn't been. So, admittedly, okay, so put it into context, we've played 16 snaps of defense right now.
Sure, okay, that makes sense. So, anyway, 1st down and 10. Here comes Mac Jones in shotgun. Takes it and option play and pitches it to Travis Etienne. Brian Branch with the tackle. Etienne gives him some words. Buddy, this is not the time to do that. You are losing badly. 2nd down and 7. The clock hasn't stopped. Now it has. They are whistling it dead. The clock should have stopped there. Aiden Hutchinson is still in the building.
We have recorded 19 first downs so far, the most for the team in the first half since at least 1991 when the stat was first tracked.
Wow. Just having a look here. The Bears have 3rd down and goal from the 1 with 54 seconds to go in the half. Can the Bears stick it into the Packers and go into the half with the lead?
AA's down on the sideline.
Can't afford that. We can for this game. We can't afford that long term.
He's going straight into the locker room per Pride of Detroit. So Neiman subbing in.
His shoulder, the way that he's holding it.
I think he dislocated it, maybe. Yeah.
Potentially dislocated. Tennessee have conceded a field goal. Minneapolis are up 13-3. Minnesota, sorry, I keep saying Minneapolis. It's really annoying. Anyway, 2nd down and 7 for the Jags. Why is the clock continuing to run? Jones, play action, looking over the middle, checks it down to the outside. What a tackle! In his face, Ben Neiman. And that could be the 2-minute warning.
Nice.
3rd down and 4. Lovely timing on the tackle against the tight end, who is Luke Farrell. 3rd down and 4. The best team in football are dominating maybe the worst. And my take, I'm going to keep running with this. My take of the Jags maybe having the number 1 overall pick this year looks fucking inspired. And I wish I had bet on it. Because who else is telling you in pre-season that the Jags could have the number 1 overall pick when they've just paid Trevor Lawrence? Literally no one. I defy anyone to have a recorded clip of them saying at the time that was happening. I think most people were thinking, they were looking back at the Jags last year. Was it last year where they were leading the AFC after 8 weeks or something and then fell away big time? Or was it the season before?
The season before.
Okay, but
so that was the season they played the Chargers, didn't they? Late in the season, and it screwed over the Chargers getting into the playoffs.
But that Jags team is not that far removed from this team. The personnel is pretty similar. They've restocked. Brian Thomas has been a really good pick. I think Etienne's been quite a good pick. I know he hasn't worked out last year, but he's been injured. Bigsby's a good pick. You know, the GM-wise, I think they've done fine. You have a look at what they've done, and this team should be borderline good. And I think a lot of people thought, okay, maybe they're not up to Houston's level, but maybe they can make it competitive later on in the year, maybe week 13, week 14, they're still mathematically in it. Not a bit of it. Not even close.
I mean, so you say that, well, I agree. I'm just looking at again, this is PFF right now. Looking at their grades, especially on defense, Jesus fucking Christ. They have 3 players rated above 60. On defense. Everyone else is below, including at least 4 players who were less than 40. It's been Tyson Campbell, Devon Hamilton, Antonio Johnson, and Eric Armstead.
Many thanks for the assist by McExperiment, who informs us that it's a 1-yard touchdown. Bears! Roschon Johnson walks it in, and the Bears lead 10-7 with 7 seconds to go in the half. Fucking beautiful.
And the Jets have just scored.
Well, that's not fun.
Oh my God, that's a stat. You will not be able to guess this, so I'm just going to ask the question, and then I'll tell you.
Ask the question and do the play. Yep.
When did the Lions last punt to Jacksonville?
Third down and 4. I'll think about that. Mac Jones in shotgun.
In now.
Takes a snap now. 3-step drop, looking to the left, throws it, and tackled short by 1 yard. 3 men were around it. Really good play by the Lions. Gabe Davis is short, and now the Jags going for this. They are 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1, and they're very much in plus territory here, the Lions. So can they make the stop here? Nowaski comes out of the game. heavy set going in for the Lions? They are at the line of scrimmage heavy here. Mac goes for the sneak, and he does get it. First down and 10. Adostil said, I was thinking about the Cowboys game. The game was 27-6 going into the second half. That sounds about right. I am going to say that the last time... So I don't think we punted to them last time. So that would make it the game before that, at least. And that was 2020? As Mac Jones in shotgun takes a snap, he's looking to throw over the middle, and does. And good catch by Brian Thomas. And tackled by Carlton Davis and Brian Branch down at the 35-yard line. First down and 10. What do you think? Was I about right?
4 years off. Try November the 21st, 2016. In the third quarter.
Lion injured and down, and that looks like Zadarius Smith.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, bugger. Ryan McCluskey's reporting that Alex Anzalone, if he is a dislocated shoulder, might be done for the season. Smith holding his abdomen. Hopefully he's just winded. What is going on? Don't need this, guys. Not Z. I mean, we've got this far without him, but still.
He's jogging off the field, supposedly, so it might just be his...
I hope it's just him being winded.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe that Jared Goff has 205 yards passing in the first half. This score, this number of yards must be more than the last 3 games that he's had in the total of those individual games. I don't think he's thrown over 200 yards.
Yeah, so looking... Oh, I know it's this play. Hang on.
Oh, sorry. Minnesota went 280, so 85 and 145 in the last 2 games. Right, Smith looks okay on the sideline.
Yeah, so looking back at it, so just rewound, it looks like he's going up against Little, and as part of like the hand fighting, Little accidentally gets him like diaphragm.
There's a flag, and it's a false start on Brian Thomas Jr. First and 15.
Anzalone is questionable with a forearm injury. Okay. And Zadarius Smith is supposedly coming back onto the field. There he is, at least for me.
First and 15 with 46 seconds left. Mac Jones, they're at their 40 now. Got a man in motion. Jones fakes the handoff. Now coming back to the left-hand side. James Houston misses a tackle. Mac tries to get out of there. Throws it. Incomplete. Second down and 15. Lots of pressure on Mac Jones there initially by James Houston. And then another man came on the other side. I've never
99.
seen... I've never seen a man look so unnatural scrambling the ball. But Mac Jones is that.
To be fair, that means if I haven't watched that back, Zadarius Smith has just had his random QB juking out your shoes happen to him because obviously he just get jump cutted there. Second
and 15. Mac takes the snap, throws to the right hand side. Quick completion to to number 11. Who's that? Parker Washington for a gain of 10. Third down and 5. Clock is winding. 20 seconds to go. They might just be settling for the field goal here. Take the snap. Mac tries to complete it quick to Evan Ingram and does. First down and 10. First down and 10 with 13 seconds to go. Can he have a go at the end zone here? Might as well.
I wouldn't. We have the monster of the end zone, Mr. Kirby Joseph.
Adostil just said he thought Anzalone mouthed the words, "It's broke." Whatever it is.
I hope not.
First down and 10 at the Lions 23. It's going to be a Wildcat. And, fake the snap direct from ETN to Mac Jones. And out of bounds after a gain of 1. Second down and 9 with 8 seconds to play. Fair play, gutsy call.
Yeah.
They're still going to run a play here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The sad thing is that the poor Falcons fans, watching this game and realizing they lose the game.
Mac throwing over the middle, and well done by Ingram. Gets down, and they manage to call timeout with 1 second left. Third down and 4th field goal unit coming on the field. Timeout, Jags. I'll tell you what, I don't think Mac Jones has been the issue today.
He hasn't.
I think he's been efficient. I think he's delivered the ball pretty well. He's had to escape from pressure a lot. The Lions' D-line, I think, has been very good.
Mm-hmm. And so, all of them have. So look at that Wildcat snap. Kirby read that perfectly. Almost as if he's seen that kind of play in practice a lot. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
All right, here comes a 35-yard attempt. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is perfectly down the middle. And that is going to be the halftime score. 28-6. Oh, the Lions getting into it. There's some flags and some shoving in there. What's going to happen here? There's no time left on the clock.
If it might be enforced on the kickoff to open the second half.
Number 54 for the Lions was called for it. Of course, I knew that 54 was Lee McNeil. I did know that. But there we go. What?
What does it say? I've listened to it, and it says the 15-yard penalty carries to the kickoff to open the second half.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I said.
There we go. So we will be receiving the ball to start the second half, so who cares? And at the half, your first half stats coming up now. Lions lead 28-6. Jared Goff 13 of 16 for 205 and 1 touchdown. David Montgomery 8 for 51 and 2 touchdowns. And Amon-Ra St. Brown in the air 7 of 7 for 81 and a touchdown. For the Jags, they're 6. Mac Jones 13 of 18 for 81. Travis Etienne 7 carries for 12 yards. And Evan Ingram, the tight end, leads the team in receiving yards 5 of 6 for 28. You know what I'm going to do now, Ash. It's over to you for the halftime chat.
Hello, guys. I'm here. Let's do this. Pretty decent first half. Obviously, the Z going down for a bit hurts. Bloody Anzalone, whatever happened with forearm injury. Hopefully, it's not broke. That hurts a bit, quite literally. But other than that, pretty damn first half. Like we've outgained them by nearly 3 times. So we were at 306 total yards. They were 104. That is not good for them. And obviously, you probably just saw the stat that Peterson's lost 13 straight games when trailing got halftime. Not good. Not good for them. I'm just waiting for the PFF to update on defense, but there's a whole lot of green for us on offense. Like Zeitler's 83.9, Amon-Ra 82.5, Goff 82.2, Frank 79.6, Monty 79.3, Penny 78.2, Zylstra 75.8. Like we've got 5 players below 60. That's Brock Wright 58.5. We've got those are good. Campbell's up there now. So much blue and green. Unfortunately, our worst two defenders are Houston and Levi. Ain't good. Ezekiel Turner's took a snap on defense. Matt will be happy with that. But yeah, throw your comments and that in the stuff. See what we're doing. But so far, so good. I'm just built different. TJ. I'm just built different. That's why the only time you see that I can hold on, and then sometimes I will randomly disappear for 5 seconds. That's what I'm doing. I'm running to my back. Luckily, where I am in my house, my bathroom is literally next door, so I can literally just run there, do my business, and get back. But obviously, I don't want to turn people off with the bathroom talk. So, but just this game has been great, and that's the thing. Looking at the rest of the results, they're pretty much going our way. Okay, Minnesota beating Tennessee 16-3. Missed PAT, that's why, isn't it? Yeah. Though Tennessee, Bucks just kicks on Raiders. Let's have a look at that one. Tennessee. They're somehow 4-23. How do you? Oh, that's how. Back-to-back sacks. So they just crossed halfway. Levis sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel, then sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel again. So then on 4-23, they have to punt from their own 38 to the Vikings. So the Vikings get the ball now, 22 seconds, no timeouts. So it's probably going to kneel out the ball for the half there. But everywhere else, stuff's going our way, like Chicago beating Green Bay, which is nice. This is the kind of stuff I want. So he's getting pressure, and so the question was about how is Sedaris? Sedaris is getting pressure for sure. He hasn't impacted the run too much, but maybe that's because again we're looking for the TV angle. I probably haven't seen too much when I watch it again tomorrow for the review show, which will be on Tuesday night because of stuff with Believe. So I won't be there, unfortunately. But I'll try and watch it back. But so far, he's getting a bit of pressure. So we had that pressure on the throwaway on the Mac Jones action rollouts. You got there, obviously, Houston got the initial pressure, and Z came rushing in to make Mac throw it away. But otherwise, it looks good. And I hope you have fun at the party, mile marker. Party's always fun. And hopefully you'll come back from the party in an even better party mood because we'll absolutely blow them out. We need to score another 24 points this second half, and we break the franchise record for most points scored in 6 consecutive games. I was doing it before. It's the Tennessee Titans 52 burger. We've done it before. Ashworth's done. How did you know? How did you know I went down? No, I'm done.
Creepy.
Yeah, for some reason we got into some toilet talk.
Yeah, I saw that. Not great. I mean, guys, he wears a diaper to get through the games, but not for the reason you think. Can it be worse than the cheerleader outfit? Ellie's in the chat laughing now. Oh, I love it. That's some funny shit. It's great. So nice post in our Discord channel. If you haven't joined our Discord channel, it's the pinned post in YouTube from Twitter. Jimmy Liao, the doctor who does stuff with Detroit Lions podcast and Lions Wire, says Left forearm gets trapped. Concern for left forearm fracture. Could return in 4 weeks. Similar injury to Dallas Goedert and returned within that time if it is a simple fracture. So 4 weeks would put him at, we are week 10, aren't we? So that would be out 11,
Week
12,
11.
13. Oh, it's out 12, 13, 14, 15, back for 16, 17, which is when we really need him. So
he will be back for that stretch for San Francisco and then versus Vikings to close the season. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my goodness!
He might be back. Pending, he might be back for that game at Chicago just before Christmas, the 22nd.
So apparently there've been 2 sub 30-yard missed field goals. Yep. Browns missed a 27-yarder. Josh Carty for the Rams missed a 26-yarder. Jesus Christ.
Makes us all the more glad that we've got Jake Bates, doesn't it?
Hell yeah. I'm sure you saw that Derrick Henry got his touchdown for the game. But the Pittsburgh Steelers, with 23 seconds to go in the half, are 2nd and 5 at the Baltimore 9, down 7-6.
Mm-hmm. The big one that we looked at for was the Vikings Titans games. The Titans get over halfway with about 40 seconds left on the clock. Back-to-back sacks by Antoine Van Ginkel pushes them back to their own 30, and they have to punt away.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Rough. Oh, wow. So the Steelers are in this position because they got a turnover. Isaiah likely forced to fumble by Patrick Queen, who ripped the ball out.
Revenge game.
And recovered by Patrick Queen.
Nice. Oh, great.
Just watching this now.
I'm just going to say it. What is the point for the Ravens trading for Deontay Johnson if you're not... Well, he's been targeted twice.
He's not used to the offense yet. Russell Wilson, 2nd down and 5, trying to escape. He's got to throw it quickly, otherwise he's going to run out of time. 14 seconds to go, 3rd and 5. Johnson probably doesn't know the playbook yet.
True.
I think it's underrated when a receiver moves. If it was us... Oh, forced fumble by the Jets on the Indianapolis Colts. Jets get the ball at the...
Ooh.
Jets get the ball at the Colts 26 or something.
Joe and Sherwood forces it, and it's recovered by Javon Kinlaw.
Timeout by Baltimore here on 3rd and 5 with 14 seconds to go, still in the first half. Chrissy J, 41-year UK Lions fan, says last 2 games could be irrelevant, so Alex Anzalone could rest and heal another 3 to 4 weeks. You're damn right. That is the way we want to think about this. If the Lions go to 9-1, if we can wrap up the conference by week 16, week 17, that'd be ideal. Bears, what a throw by Caleb Williams to Cole Kmet. 25-yard reception, perfectly on time by Caleb. And the Bears are driving here.
Mm-hmm.
Bears are driving.
Oh, yeah. As you'll be seeing the advert for Gladiator 2.
Oh, yeah, was it good?
Saw it today. Yes, I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Like, did it need to happen? No. Was it an okay sequel to the first one? Yes. Would it have been better if they didn't spoil that he's the son of Maximus in the trailer? Yes.
Huh. Touchdown Jets. Sorry.
Was it annoying that they had kids playing football as part of the film?
What?
When football wasn't invented for another 1,800 years.
Yeah, the precursor to football was being played in China maybe around that time, but there's no way in hell that
it's been played in what was called Africa Nova back then.
Breece Hall with a lovely rushing touchdown there for the Jets.
Thank fucking God, he's doing so for my fancy team.
And
I spent a 1st-round pick on him.
Penalty on the Steelers for a false start puts them back to 3rd and 10.
Ooh.
Bears on 3rd and 9. Good completion. Man is down at the 22, which is 3rd and 2. Sorry.
So on that big catch and run for Gibbo, he reached a top speed of 21.8 miles per hour which is the 6th fastest speed by a ball carrier this season. And Gibbs is now responsible for 2 of the top 6 speeds this season, with the other one being the 22.03 miles per hour in week 1.
Steelers survive, and that'll be a field goal attempt to go up again by the Steelers. 4th down and 2, and the Bears are going for it, up 3 at the 23-yard line. Pressure on Caleb, throws lovely throwing completion, and the Bears have converted again. Oh, Caleb is 12 of 16 in that game. Maybe one of his better performances of the year. This could really bury the Packers.
Mm-hmm. Because then they'll be,
6 and 4.
They'll be 6 and 4. Chicago will be 500, 5 and 5.
But they'd be 6 and 4, and we'd be 9 and 1. They'd be 3 games back, and they can't have the tiebreaker over us.
Yeah.
Bears with a really nice rush, gain of 6, 2nd down and 4.
What is their remaining schedule like? So they're playing this now. Oh God. Well, looks hard, but maybe it won't be.
Ados still said, finish your thought on wide receivers. You think it's underrated when a receiver moves, and how much it is to have to learn the new playbook, and how hard it must be for a receiver who moves in season to hit the ground running. You have a look at some of the receivers we've had over the years come in the off season, and it takes them sometimes a little while to kind of get moving, and that's with a full off season in. It's just one of those things where I think you need to give them 3 or 4 weeks.
Kickoff bounces through the end zone, so we're coming out to the 20.
Yeah. Good utilisation of the 15-yard penalty to force a 10-yard further back for us.
AA's been downgraded to out. As Dan's obviously talking, what's he going to say? We need a massive touchdown.
Would love to see a JMO touchdown right now, please. 28-6 ball game. Lions have the ball at the 20. Goff in shotgun empties it out. Takes a snap. Goff has to escape upfield. He's going to scramble, and he slides down after a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5. So Jared Goff now has 13 yards rushing. He is the leading rusher in the game again. Let's go, Jared. Look, wow. Leading rusher. Take out our 2 rushers. Jags. Leading rusher for the Jags. That's what I meant. Thank you. 2nd and 5. Goff with Monty behind him this time. Takes a snap. Going to quick throw to the outside. Jameson Williams. Oh! He actually ended up going backward, and maybe he didn't have the 1st down. He had the 1st down, and he came back. I think they're going to call it 3rd and 1.
It says 1st and 10.
They're giving him a 1st.
Just a simple at the sticks route.
Yeah. The initial tackle was at the sticks.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Goff in shotgun, sees the pressure coming from the safety position there. He's coming down into that slot. And he does come. Monty runs it up the middle and gets himself maybe 5-6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Big Airy says, I was afraid I started Tucker in fantasy -1 point on the day. I started the Bears kicker.
Dickhead. I started, as I say, Parker Romo in our league. He's up to 3 points now. Yay. Who did I start in the other leagues?
It's a pipe bomb. Yay. Goff, play action. Going to throw over the middle. It's JMO! He's going away! What a huge one for Jameson Williams, and we're right in this, fellas! We are right in this one! Let's go! Yeah! Yeah!
That's why I went because I was going on fantasy to check my kickers, and then I just see a tweet from Pride of Detroit. JMO gets on the phone, and I'm like, okay, great.
64-yarder for Jameson Williams, and we are right in this, people. Here comes the PAT.
That's bad. That's a nice stat
Good
as well.
snap,
12
good
touchdown
hold.
drives.
Straight through the middle.
That's a cool stat as well. We're leading the league in touchdown drives with 4 or less players with 12.
Oh
Who
my
says
God.
we're just a dink and dunk offense, eh?
Yeah, right. Oh my God.
And with that, Jamo breaks 100 yards as well. He's at 102 now.
Oh, I haven't seen Brock Wright today. That's the problem.
So I have seen, we have seen him. See, he has played again. This hasn't updated fully yet, but Wright has played 33 snaps. He is currently tied for 8th on the team for offensive snaps, with obviously all the offensive line starters, Goff and Amon-Ra, all playing more snaps than him so far.
Okay. He hasn't even... They've not thrown him the ball, have they? I don't think.
Let's have a look.
No, they haven't thrown him the ball.
No, they haven't.
Shane Zylstra has the only tight end target, never mind catch.
Fair. But yeah.
All Dolphins are first and goal. First and goal from the 14 now. Bloody hell, guys. Jill is in the chat, Wisco Lions fan, with the happy emojis in Twitch. Appreciate you, Jill. What a play by Jameson Williams. PK Jr. says, Jamo's celebrations are so reckless. Dude is. Paul Air Walker is in the chat saying Brock's been in there blocking a lot. I guess my eyes are still attuned to it being just the passing guys that I'm looking at, really. Or O-linemen rather than tight ends blocking.
So you're saying about the JMO celebration, did you recognise it?
No.
Marshall Lynch.
Okay.
It's the Marshall Lynch, yeah. But also, he was jogging from the 30. Come on, JMO. Full out speed for just one play, just so we can see how fast you can go. I want you to get in those next gen stats. You're keeping yourself out of it.
Mac Jones pick. A Brock Wright touchdown. And Jared Goff to be yanked. 64-yard touchdown for JMO. Holy shit, what a play. Almost perfect passer rating for Jared.
Yeah. It's that touchdown to passes ratio that's letting him down.
All right, 35-6. How many points do we need for that record, Ash? 52?
52. So we need another 17. Yeah, 17. So that's 2 touchdowns and a field goal. So pick 6, right touchdown, and then Jake Bates to break the NFL. Jake Bates to break the NFL longest field goal as time expires, just for shits and gigs.
What, give him like a 73-yarder? Be like, you guys aren't getting this. It's 7 yards longer than the longest field goal ever.
Exactly.
Just smash it. We are 18 yards per completion today.
Fuck.
Right, from the 30, here come the Jags. Mac Jones in shotgun. Takes a snap, looks to throw quickly to the right, and checks it down. Caught by Travis Etienne for no gain. Kindle Vildor in coverage.
Meek's probably hurt then. Neiman's also in as that third linebacker role.
Mitch Morse is out at centre.
Vildor's in for Davis, who's standing on the sideline without a helmet.
Probably just giving me a rest with that thumb.
Yeah.
2nd and 9. 3-4 step drop by Mac Jones. Gonna uncork it deep. Oh, he had him. He had number 0 deep, but Mac Jones just missed it. I said it in the preview. You do not want Mac Jones throwing deep. He just overthrows them pretty consistently. It is what people said about Jared Goff for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Kendall Vildor in coverage got very handsy there and could have been pinged. Mac Jones wanted the flag. And if Vildor hadn't held him, that could have been a catch there, but there we go.
That's a very nice touchdown for the Rams. 69 yards to Cooper Kupp.
Nice.
As Jair Alexander's been ruled out with a knee injury for the Packers.
3rd down and 9. Mac Jones with a deep drop, going to throw over the middle. Incomplete. On a cross of the Parker. Washington, really good pressure by the Lions. Great defensive set by the Lions, and the punt unit is going to be coming out again for the Jags. It was James Houston on the pressure.
The first 7 touchdown receptions of wide receiver Jameson Williams' career have all been on catches of 30-plus yards. The last NFL player whose first 7 career receiving touchdowns were on 30-plus yards was J.J. Burden. 1990 to 1992.
Logan Cook with the punt. Nice directional punt. Caught out of bounds at the 17 by Khalif Raymond. As the Dolphins get a touchdown to Tyreek Hill, and the Packers have a touchdown 14-13 up against the Bears.
How did this guy survive in the NFL?
What?
5'10", 157 pounds.
Who?
JJ Burden, I'm looking him up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's tiny.
That's ridiculous.
He was an 8th round pick in the 1988 NFL draft out of Oregon. Marty Schottenheimer picked him for the Cleveland Browns. Then he went to the Cowboys. Then he was on the Chiefs for 4 years, which where he got his touchdowns and closed out his career in 95 and 96 with the Falcons.
So, just to tell you how the Bears-Packers game's going. So the Packers are up by 1 and they're kicking off. Caleb Williams leads, obviously, the team in passing, 12 of 17 for 125. That's 10 yards of completion. That's fairly handy. He has double the number of rushing yards than the next nearest running back for the Bears. He has 60 rushing yards and 6 carries compared to Swift's 10 for 28. Yikes.
So, Dave Paquette has just confirmed we're basically resting Davis with his broken thumb.
Fair. Cool. I'm happy with that. This is the sort of smart behavior we should have exhibited in the Dallas Cowboys game.
Yeah.
And we did not. Really did not impress me, actually, how we managed that game.
Okay, Shania.
PK Jr. says, hopefully Bears can finish like 3rd in the division and retain Flus. If they retain Flus, no matter what, it'd be so funny.
Well, I've got another cool picture to save my phone.
What's that?
Saving that. It's a still of JMO doing his leap into the end zone. Save it for a meme format for later.
A beautiful. Well, we're on the Canadian side of the border there, looks like, for the shot. But anyway, 1st down and 10 at the Lions, 17. Goff under center and play action. Going to look to throw deep down the middle. And a lovely completion to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gives him the stiff arm. And gets all the way out to the 45-yard line. Gain of 28 on that. And 1st down, Detroit.
And that means that Amon-Ra is over 100 yards for the day.
2nd 100-yard receiving game this season, I believe.
Yeah, off the top of my head, yeah.
43
down on him because his yards per game are down. That means he's not doing as well. Shut the fuck up.
Goff barely had 200 yards passing the last 2 games. So David Montgomery, with a rush up the middle, only 1 yard after the Jags came and swarmed it. 2nd down and 9. Is that not going to be delay of game on the Jags? They were sitting on him for the first 7 seconds that clock was running. That's ridiculous. Come on, Brock. I'm really up against it with the Goff throws here. At the 43 yard line.
Needed?
Goff thrown again. Over the middle towards JMO, incomplete, 3rd down and 9.
Wouldn't you rather Goff throw a massive touchdown here to someone, then he's subbed out, and then because Brock will become a security blanket for Hooker, he can get the touchdown?
Yeah. Give it to me. 3rd down and 9.
Who's the wildest player that's got? Khalif.
Yeah.
Massive touchdown to, as they show someone holding the Sonic and Knuckles plushies in the crowd. Fair play to that person for planning.
Change of play here for Goff, who's got Zylstra in the game here. Takes a snap from shotgun, 3-step drop, getting out of pressure. Just moves slightly to left. Lovely throw to Jameson Williams. Down at the 34-yard line of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's 1st down and 10. 3:22 for Goff through the air through 35 minutes. Beautiful timing on that to JMO. Oh, Goff took a shot from Arik Armstead. What a twat.
Yeah. Just get Dan Skipper on the field. I'll sort him right out. Amon-Ra has the 3rd most 100-yard receiving games in franchise history.
Goff checks it down to Monty. Oh, lovely contact balance. Gets himself 9.5 yards there. 2nd down and 1.
You know what? 2nd and 1. You know what this seems primed for?
Play action.
Play action, tight end.
No, run
drag
through the middle of the formation by David Montgomery for a gain of 4. 1st down, Lions. Whistles. Flag thrown.
It is. I don't know. I was going to say, I was basically trying to say that, oh, yeah, this is perfect for the Brock Wright play.
Personal foul on Allen Robinson. Unnecessary roughness after the play. 15-yard penalty, but a 1st down was given. Therefore, it's going to be 1st down and 10 and 15 yards back, I think.
Yeah, so we're back on the, they're 35.
Let's see what happens here. Allen Robinson. Oh, he got shoved. No, he got shoved by Jones, so he just reacted to it. He just got a little push. That's just massive overreaction. 1st down and 10 at the 35. Goff. Play action. Looking upfield. It manages to escape really well. Goff's going to scramble. He's got loads of room, and he gets himself 8.5 yards. Jared Goff showing off the wheels.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hang on. This is the 2nd and short. You know what this seems primed for?
Huh.
Play action, tight end leak, drag wheel.
All right. 2nd and 2 for Jared Goff. He must be over 30 yards rushing now.
Oh, my God. Yet again, you seen that stat on the screen?
No.
More touchdowns today than incompletions.
They've been on that train. 2nd down and 1. Goff hands this one off again to Montgomery. Keeps his legs churning. Gets himself 4 yards. It's 1st down, Lions. So Goff has 21 yards rushing. The leading Jag has 12. The entire Jags team has 23. B-E-A. Beautiful. 1st down.
The way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, man. 1st and 10 Lions at the Jags 23, under centre. Oh, they read the handoff, the jet sweep really well to Amon Ross and Brown. Josh Hines-Allen read it all the way, and that's a loss of, I'm going to say 6.
So, believe it or not, this JMO is currently at a career high receiving yards.
Wow, really?
In a game. 124, yeah.
Heck. Okay. Only a loss of 4 on that play. Second down and 14 at the 28-yard line. Goff in shotgun. Gibbs next to him, running a route. Goff could be getting sacked, gets out of it. Goff throws it away over Gibbs' head. 3rd and 14. It's another pass, Jared. There's a flag. Illegal contact on the defense is a first down, Detroit.
Jarian.
It wipes off the pass. Beautiful stuff. I'm not getting obsessed by this. I just want $5,000.
Big mood. Don't we all?
Brent says, crazy legs Goff having a career rushing day. Lol. I wonder what Jared's career high in rushing yards is.
Give me a second.
First down and 10 Lions. 6:56 to go in this third quarter. Under center is Jared. Hands it off to Monty. Big amount of room there. Gets tackled after a gain of 6. Second down and 4.
This one. Unfortunately, this ranks at 4th most in Jared Goff's career right now in terms of rushing yards. He had his most is 46 yards in the loss in week 2 in 2021 when he obviously had 46.
Rush up the middle, gains maybe 2, maybe 3, third down and 1 or 2. The MVP is just so clearly Lamar. They're calling this third down and 3, then he must have been down early and I didn't see it. Jared in shotgun needs to get the play off. Zylstra in motion. And Montgomery with a spin move but can't get there. Great tackle at the line of scrimmage. Josh Hines-Allen, 4th down and 3. I'm presuming you bring the... they're staying on the field, the offense. Just give Bates the try. 4th and 2.
Nah, you forget that Dan Campbell has no class.
This is just ridiculous. So 4th down and 2 at the 15. Gibbs and JMO in motion right to left. Goff takes a snap, 2-step drop, looks right, throws over the middle, caught by Tim Patrick at the 5-yard line, first down and goal after a gain of 10. Flag. Really nice throw. Tyson Campbell on the tackle. Oh, no flag. They just put a flag graphic up.
Flag against the Lions for unnecessarily killing the team.
Goff looks right, looks left again. Pressure, throws, touchdown Lions. Is that Brock?
Fucking hell! Right, get Goff off. Get Goff off. Get off. Hooker time. Hooker time. Fucking hell. Right.
I really wish I could lay this off. Oh, touchdown Lions. Brock right with it. 41-6. PAT is up and drilled 42-6. Oh my days.
Get him off.
I'm calling an audible. Jared Goff, you're out of the game.
Yeah.
Wow, Ash, what the hell?
No.
What a game, 42-6. Beyond my wildest dreams. As the Bears take the lead against the Packers 19-14, they missed a 2-point conversion, I think. But DeAndre Swift has a 39-yard rushing touchdown, I think. We've not done an update around the league recently, so let's do that now. Miami up 17-12 against Las Vegas at their own 40, second down and 10. Vikings up 16-3 against Tennessee. Tennessee have the ball at their own 2, first and 10. Colts are up by 2 against the Jets, 16-14. Third and 12 at the Colts, 40 for the Jets. Tie ball game, Saints against the Browns, and the Saints are going to be punting away at midfield, 4th and 14. Patriots have just scored a field goal to make it 21-13, and they're about to kick off against the Rams. Lions, we know. Pittsburgh up 12-7. Baltimore have the ball second and 3 at their own 37. Ash.
Yep. To bring it back to ours, we have scored 6+ touchdowns in 3 straight home games, which is the first in franchise history. We've also scored 42+ points in 3 straight home games, tying the franchise record long streak, which was 1952.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Also, I see that Katan Alabapo is inactive for the Packers again. If they cut him this off-season, we are so picking him up, and he will be a great third safety for us.
Yeah, he would be. Bong. Still never had Taco Bell. I don't know if I'm missing anything.
Honestly, because we've got one up here. Actually, we've got 2. We've got 2 Taco Bells in Nottingham. It's all right. I try not to have it too much because obvious reasons, but I've had it a couple of times. It's all right, especially, you've just done a 3-hour karaoke session with your friends to celebrate their engagement and you need some food before you go home. It does hit the spot. Also, I believe, I will double check, but I think that makes Goff with a perfect passer rating again. Yep, 158.3. Goff is at the perfect passer rating again.
Great time to yank him. He's there. He's perfect.
Also, looks like I'm adding another cap onto my wish list of caps to buy because that salute to service cap looks very nice.
I wonder if I can lay this off.
I'm like, oh, someone's got a clip of it. I just want to see the concept that got him open. Oh, it's not even a hard concept. He's literally running an out, and he just gets so open because the linebackers are so focused on Goff.
Oh, DeAndre Swift with a lovely touchdown. Hell yeah.
I mean, but the blocking, the Bears actually learned how to run block again?
Maybe it happens. Right, can we have hooker time? If we have hooker time, we're on. As Mac Jones hands the ball off to ETN. My theory is that we're not going to bench Goff until the 4th quarter, so I need the Jags to kind of have a bit of a longer drive here. I just want us to absolutely destroy them. I kind of don't care, but there we go. Alex said when you eat Taco Bell, you can hear yourself getting fatter. It's quite funny. Everyone is talking about getting Hooker in now. In the chat, in our Discord, absolutely everywhere.
Do it.
Please come into our Discord, guys, if you're not there already. It'd be great. Big Airy says, is Matthew having a stroke or doing the skull chant? No, they were singing We Will Rock You, and I was singing along. Mac Jones, play action. Now looking to scramble, going to throw over the middle. Good completion to Brian Thomas Jr. Tackle by Brian Branch and down at the 46-yard line of Detroit, first down and 10.
I like that. I'm putting that in the Discord. Not suppose you can see it. There's fans in the crowd doing impressions of Aaron Glenn in the rain.
Nice. Right. Mac Jones. Fake handoff. Play action looking to throw over the middle. Tipped on, almost intercepted. So close. And there's a flag on the play. At the point where the pass breakup was made and Gabe Davis is injured. Going to get DPI here?
Yeah, on Jack Campbell.
On Jack Campbell, yeah.
But he's a very fun stat. Gibbs, Monty, and Amon-Ra have all scored touchdowns in the same game for the 8th time.
Wow.
This is the most instances of a trio of teammates all scoring touchdowns in the same game in NFL history.
Yeah. Gabe Davis injured after Terry and Arnold just follows him quite closely, and he's done. Yeah. Flipping heck. That looks bad for Gabe Davis.
Ooh, that's a guy we know he'll come in. So it will be Tim Jones coming in.
Who?
He's done some damage. He's done some damage against us. He, I think it was the preseason game. I'll get it up, but I think he did very well against us in the preseason game this year.
You know, I was saying that the Bears could upset the Packers, and obviously they're keeping it close. When you fire your head coach or your offensive coordinator, don't you always look better for just one game? You always look better. Tennessee have scored a touchdown against Minnesota, and it's 16-10. But Tennessee were at their own 2. It's a 98-yard passing touchdown to Nick Westbrook-Ikhine.
Ikhine, Jesus, of course. Yeah, I've just looked up. So last season, Tim Jones in the preseason game was 1 of 2 for 48 yards. Season before that. Regular. Mad. Frequent maybe, but so he's asked about what do you think of Mark Brunell as the OC? It'll be Tanner Engstrand. Yeah. He's been groomed to be the new OC. It'd be Engstrand. Yep, you know we're doing well because the fans have broke out the Mexican wave.
Oh dear, no.
And then, but all the reporters are tweeting, the wave entering the game before Hooker is wild. Do they know something we don't?
Hope so. But my trouble is that the over-under on Mac Jones interceptions, I can't even lay it off. I'd be betting a huge amount of money. So it's not worth it. Just going to ride with this. PK Jr. says, I recently heard talk of someone else besides Tanner. Interesting. PFF, Alex says, PFF calls that exploding whale game like a dead whale exploding a dead team. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Run up the middle. First good run of the entire game for the Jags, and Travis Etienne for a gain of 9, 2nd down and 1.
Oh, yes. I kind of get it. So it's, without going too deep into like physiology, when a whale dies, all the methane builds up and then, it literally explodes.
See. Right. Okay. Right. From the 31-yard line, 32-yard line, Mac Jones in shotgun.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Mac Jones, play action, looking to throw down the field.
Come on! Right! Hooker in. Let's get Matt's fucking money. Oh, baby.
Oh, my God.
14th straight game of a fucking takeaway as well.
Oh, my God. No, 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 oh my lord. What a pick by Kirby, man. I saw you say that and I'm like, I know what you're about to say. I just want to watch it in fucking real time, baby.
Kirby is the first Lions player since James Hunter in 1976 to produce 7 interceptions and a pick 6 in a season.
Please, please tell me that this is now Hooker in the game, please.
No, I suppose all the starters are coming out, but oh my god. Hang on.
Please,
Plus,
please, please. J-Mo's still there. Gibbs is still there. Who's the quarterback? It's Goff. It's fucking Goff. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Up the middle. Massive hole. Huge hole. Down at the 20 after a huge gain by Jahmyr Gibbs. Please don't do this to me.
Oh my god. Am I going to have an all-pro Kirby Joseph season? Oh my god. Am I... You know what, fuck it. I know I've
Play
said it
action!
before.
Why are you doing this to me? Don't do this, please! Just hand the ball off until the fourth quarter, please.
How many more attempts can you risk? Is it 2? She's on 25 attempts now.
2 more and I'm safe. 3 more and I'm dead.
Oh my god. Are we gonna have 2 all-pro safeties?
Yes. Goff hands it off. Gibbs with a good hole. Runs it. He's not down. Gain of 7. 3rd down and 3. Please.
Oh my god, man.
(42-6) Lions lead. This is one of the most fun games in some time if you're a Lions fan. Goff in empty. Come on, guys. Goff throws over the middle. Complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Down at midfield. At 26 completions now. This should be the final play of the third quarter coming up. Please tell me he's going to come out at the end of the third. Beautiful throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown on time.
It's a layer concept of him and Jambo. It's like a sort of over-under, and it's just the safety goes to Jamo, so Amon-Ra's open.
Goff under centre with Gibbs in the backfield. Goff. Fake little running play by Jamo on the end of rounds. Lovely tackle. And that is the end of the third quarter. I still need to do my stat update, so apologies.
Fine,
right. Please tell me that this is it for Jared.
I'm keeping an eye on Twitter so far, nothing announced, but I'm just in awe. Like, I know I called a Brian Branch all pro season in that season preview I did for Kirby as well. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm going to say it. I've said it before, and I think he's already got above that. Kirby Joseph has reached that Earl Thomas ceiling I gave for him, and he's still got more chance to grow.
That's big praise. I don't know.
Haven't you heard? Earl Thomas is still the best safety in the league, according to him, despite, he hasn't played a snap in 4 years.
So here's your stats at the end of the third quarter. Lions lead 42-6. For the Lions, Jared Goff, 21 of 26 for 368, 3 touchdowns, perfect passer rating, I think, still. David Montgomery, 15 carries for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Amon-Ra St. Brown is perfect, a 9 of 9 for 130 and a touchdown. Also in there, Jahmyr Gibbs, 10 for 65 and a touchdown on the ground, and 1 for 54 in the air. And then Jared Goff, 4 for 21 on the ground, and Jameson Williams, 4 of 6 for 124 and a touchdown for the Jags. Mac Jones, 15 of 23 for 103 and a pick. Travis Etienne, 9 carries for 23 yards, and 3 of 3 for 6 in the air. And then Brian Thomas Jr. now leads the team in receiving yards, 3 of 4 for 47. Ash, it's been, flawless.
And do you want me to make it even better for you? The Bears have just stuffed the Packers on a 4th and goal to preserve their 5-point lead.
Why did you say that and then not say Hooker's coming in the game?
That I haven't seen yet. Sorry.
That's mean.
Got some bad news, boss.
It's still
all the starting offense is still out there.
This is just cruel. Right, let's catch up with the rest of the games around the league. Minnesota up 13 at Tennessee. In fact, no, I think they've just scored a touchdown, 23-10 with the PAT to come. Miami have just scored a touchdown against the Raiders, 24-12. And Chicago have the ball, as we've just been talking about, at their own one, up 19-14. Jets are up by 7 against Indy and have the ball, second down 11 at the Indy 12. I think that's just a touchdown there as well for the Jets. Still a tie ball game, Saints against the Browns. Rams up 15 against the New England Patriots, and Steelers up 2 against Baltimore as out comes fucking Jared Goff. Please do not do this.
Yeah. So the Jets one was a receiving touchdown by Kenny Yeboah. The Vikings one was a receiving touchdown by Cam Akers.
Gabe Davis ruled out as well. Carlton says, is it Kirby's contract year? No, he's got one more, I think. No, this is a contract year.
The reason I'm shaking my head is because supposedly Kirby might have insinuated in the interview that he's going to get paid soon.
3rd and 4, and Goff throws it for a St. Brown completion. I am 1 completion away from losing this. Oh, yeah. Shit.
Supposedly in an interview with Danny this week, he was asked, do you think you're going to be paid soon? And he just let out a little giggle as Brown's down for the Jags, which means that they've got no more fucking corners.
Nice. Right, so I've got one more completion here. One more completion is okay. What, under 28.5? So one more. Sorry, you go.
So Jarian goes outside, which isn't good for him. Trust me, I know. And then it would probably be either Savage or Johnson into the slot. If it's Savage, then Johnson comes on the field anyway, so they can be one of them two. So Johnson, basically, long story short, Johnson's coming on the field, James going to slide outside, and then one of them's going to go in the either Savage or Johnson's going to go in the slot because they've got no one else. Because obviously Prince is inactive. Mad. That's the thing, though. They're fucked. Because I know it's going to ruin the thing, but whoever Jones is lined up against, they're going to have such an advantage because Jones is 5. Yeah, he's 6 foot. Jamo's like 6'2", 6'1", 6, and then Patrick 6'4". Yeah, Patrick's 6'4". Jamo is 6'1". Yeah, so they're going to have at least like 2-inch advantage over Jarian. Nice.
Every inch counts.
Exactly.
Experiment, it is pass attempts. I just want a really, really long rushing touchdown would be great.
Yeah, Goff has now set a new record for passing yards in his Lion career.
What?
This is the most line to pass. Yards to pass for as a line.
He's never had a 400-yard passing game as a Lion.
Not as us, no.
The hell?
He is again.
That's insane.
Career logs, career. It is. Let me have a look. Yards. Yeah, the most he's had as a Lion was the overtime game last season when he passed for 378. He has only had 400-yard games, one of which was the infamous game against Mahomes where he passed for 413. There was also a game at Arizona when he passed for 423. He's just passed, hasn't he?
He's just passed it. This is it for me. One more will do it.
There. The most he's passed for, though, was a loss 55-40 against Tampa in 2019 when he passed for 517 yards. And now he's got 400 yards.
Please run the ball. 9 yards to go. Just pummel it home, please. No! 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 Touchdown, Detroit Lions! Amon-Ra St. Brown ends my hopes. The last pass of the game, 29 passing attempts, and that's me done. Touchdown Lions, 48-6. What a great
in
line.
Your face now.
What a lovely throw by Jared Goff. Oh, man. 5K.
Oh, so Derby's back in the game. So that's actually okay at corner. Damn it. Oh my God, I'm about to stick the dagger in even more while Pride of Detroit are.
Well, so Hook is coming in now. We know that.
Presumably the end of Jared Goff's day, 24-29, 412 yards, 4 touchdowns, perfect passer rating. I feel for you.
If I considered the over, and then I thought what makes this fun is going under with all of the touchdowns to everyone. And, you pay the price for that sort of arrogance. So,
you know what I feel sorry for?
Who's that?
Other than you. Poor Jack Fox, man. He's done fuck all this game other than hold some balls. He's just sitting there. He can probably just get like a PlayStation 5 on the sideline and level up his character in Black Ops 6, the amount of work he's having to do.
$49-6.
Yeah, but that's also, that's 412. I've just closed it because I'm an idiot. 412. So, 412. This game comes in at 5th overall for Goff's career in passing yards. 1 yard short of that infamous Mahomes game.
Oh, I thought I was going to do it again, man. Carlton just said, wonder if Eric will show Matt celebrations this time. Oh, man. Jake Bates with the kickoff into the end zone. 9 yards deep. Touchback. 13:23 to go, Ash. At this rate, the Lions will score 65 points.
Yes, please.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Steelers up 15-10 against Baltimore. 1 quarter to go. Patriots are second and goal against the Rams at their 4. Saints have scored a touchdown, up by 7 against the Browns. Jets up 7 against Indy, but Indy are second and 9 at the 10. Tennessee down 13 against Minnesota, but at the Vikings 23. Vegas down 12 at the Miami 44. And Bears are up 5 with the ball at their own 36, second down and 4, with 7 minutes to play.
Okay, if we score another touchdown, it'll be the most points we've ever scored in a game. We're currently tied again. We're tied. Remember, we were saying this last time. Tied for 5th with 49 points. And then obviously you've got 3 games with 52, the most recent one being Tennessee. But the record is obviously that game, the 27th of November, 1997, against the Bears, which we won 55-20.
Good tackle by
And
Vildor there.
not only has JMO set a career day in receiving yards, not only has Goff set a career day as passing yards as a Lion, Amon-Ra has set a new career high for receiving yards today.
Wow. Okay.
161.
1st and 10 for the Jags at the 41. Mac Jones under center. In 11 personnel. That looked like a false start, but they're letting it go. Running play off left tackle. Good tackle by Brian Branch against ETN. Get the starters out the fucking game, guys.
I mean, this is the issue, and obviously I know Ant's tweeted about it earlier, but because of the inactives rule, there's not much we can do on either side. So, okay, yeah, maybe you can put Houston in for Darius, put Levi in for Pascal, Pat O'Connor in for, but even Pat O'Connor and Wingo in on the interior, but at safety, we've got no one. It's Brandon Joseph's the only other backup there, so unless you put in.
Free Climbers has any word on Thor? Just he's out of the game with a forearm. That's all we've heard so far. 1st down and 10 for the Jags. Really nice crossing route by Brian Thomas Jr. against Terry and Arnold. Amit Robertson took a bad angle there as well. Do you agree with Ant's tweet about the fact that Goff should be back in the MVP race given his poor game last week, but what he's done today?
Yeah, if Mahomes is still in the MVP race when he's been having some shitter games as well, where he's throwing loads of interceptions, surely Goff will be. He'll get my 3rd place vote right now because obviously it's Lamar, Josh Allen, then Goff for me.
Jets up by 2 now after an Indy Josh Downs touchdown 2-point conversion. No good. Carlton suggesting Vaki playing safety, maybe. I like it. 2nd down and 6 from the Lions 31. Mac Jones looking for a touchdown to the left-hand side. Could it be? Incomplete. Amit Robertson in coverage against Devin Duvernay. 3rd down and 6. This feels like a really bad beat, man.
I'm just quote tweeting a tweet I have had saved on Twitter for this game from the Purple for the Win podcast a couple of 3 days ago. People are going to laugh, but the Jaguars are going to give the Lions a game on Sunday. They're tougher than their record, and a win in Detroit will be their Super Bowl. Don't sleep on Duval. So I just quote tweeted it with a picture of the Aaron Glenn picture.
I mean, to be fair, it's exactly what I said. Timing route to Parker, Washington was no good with Kindle Builder in coverage. 4th down and 7. Might as well just take the 3 here, Jags. But they're saying may as well just throw it, I guess. TJ said Goff had a crap game last week because Skip couldn't hold it down at left tackle. Well, that's true. But other quarterbacks do have to deal with injuries on their offensive line as well. If you're the MVP, you have to deal with that. And
I know everyone says Skip, and even I said it, hence why I asked the question to the Pride of Detroit mailbag this week. But you look at our pass blocking. Okay, so
Matt going to go down Suck City! It's a Darius Smith with his first as a Lion.
Yes. So, but to go back to my point quickly, as it proves it here. Okay, yes, Skip gave up 3 pressures last week. So did Penny. Penny actually gave up worse pressures as well. Instead of 1 hit, 2 hurries for Skip, it was 2 hits, 1 hurry for Penny. And I know, obviously, you guys had the conversations that, yep, guess who's fucking coming in? Guess who's coming in?
Yep.
Get the Johnnies, because it's hooker time. Hooker's coming in, but the rest of the starters are coming are
Staying
also
in.
going out, staying in. So he's going to get time with the starters.
Excellent. That's what I wanted.
Who hasn't scored a receiver? I would still say it.
Raymond's, Tim Patrick,
Zylstra,
James
Mitchell.
We haven't seen Craig Reynolds for a long time.
Craig Reynolds has not had a snap so far this game.
That's weird.
Mrs. hasn't updated. Mitchell's had 9. Raymond's had 7. Alan Robertson's had 4. His grade has got tanked by the fact he got that penalty.
I mean, I guess that Sewell hasn't got a passing touchdown yet. Receiving touchdown yet.
Don't tempt me.
I'd love to see the Aleem McNeil fake running back, full back draw, play action actually, and then the little toss play to Aleem from like the 1 yard line for a receiving touchdown. That'd be so sweet.
Yeah, you're saying that because you know how much that would hurt me. So I won't get the play action once, but he's still scoring a touchdown. Why?
It shouldn't hurt you that much.
You know, I've been calling for an Aleem McNeil fullback dive since we fucking drafted him.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to get it. I'm never going to get it.
Patriots scored a field goal. It's now 28-19. Jets have first down and 10 at their own 43, up 2. Vikings have the ball back against Tennessee, up 10. Raiders have just scored against Miami to make that 24-19 with the kickoff to come.
Oh my God. And have you seen who scored for the Raiders?
No.
I'm about to blast you way back.
Is it Amir Abdullah?
It's Amir Abdullah.
Fucking Hendon Hooker.
What?
Put him in earlier, you dickwads. First down and 10 for the Lions, 9:53 to go at our own 41. Allen Robinson in motion, I formation. Hooker hands it off to Craig Reynolds. Big hole! All the way down to the 40-yard line of the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's a gain of 19 yards and a first down.
That's not all the starters. That is not all the starters at all.
No.
So Saul's in, but I can see Skip. Craig's obviously in. That's last time that a team scored on the first 7 possessions was 2007. Before they say anything.
Well, what about 8?
I don't know. I haven't looked that up.
Here comes Hooker again. Then at the 40, takes a snap and play action. And Hooker looks to pass it, maybe throw it. No, he's going to run it, and he gets himself 2 yards. Second down and 8.
Ooh. Jared Goff is the only QB in NFL history to have multiple games with 400 plus passing yards and a perfect passer rating. Only one. Not Mahomes, not Lamar, not Aaron Rodgers, not Tom Brady, not Peyton Manning. None of those fucks. It's Jared Goff.
Hooker hands this one off to Craig Reynolds. Hit. For a gain of 2, it's going to be third down and 6.
Come on, guys. Oh, Nice is in. Okay, so Skip Glasgow. So
Hooker going to throw for it. Now. Completion to Allen Robinson, incomplete. Well met the catch point by Oluokun. Fourth down and 6. Field goal units on the field. So it's going to be it's going to be a 60-yard attempt.
Please, because then we get the 52. We get the 52. 54-
yard attempt from the right hash. Good snap, good hold. It's drifting, but it's good. 52 points for the Lions.
We've done it. We've done it. That's that record. As in the points record that I was mentioning at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Plus, another field goal. We draw. Anything more than a field goal, we break the record for most points we've scored in a game.
What? Haven't we scored like 70 points before?
Not in the regular season. No, because I think so. It's in regulation, and the regular season's 55. We might have scored 70 before, but in terms of regulation, full 60, it's 55 points against the Bears.
Okay.
Which I'll take.
Carlton Wood says, what about winning margin record? That would be interesting to see. Bates is going to kick off here. And it's away. And into the end zone for a touchback.
Found it. So our largest win margin is 45 points with the win over the Kansas City Chiefs in 2011. September the 18th, 2011.
Oh, this is 46. This would be the record.
Yeah. And it would be our biggest, obviously, this season, because so far this season we've got 2 games that are in the top 10, tied for 10th, which was the 38-point win margins over the Titans and the Cowboys.
Right, here come the Jags then. First down and 10 from the 30. Snap away and hand it off to ETN for a gain of 3. Second down and 7.
Come on.
Hey, Frank. Hope you're good, my guy. Adosso said we might have 60 by the time this is over. I hope so.
Same. Oh my God. Jared Goff ends the game with a 90.7 PFF grade.
Nice. Mac Jones in shotgun. 4-step drop. I'm going to throw to the left sideline, incomplete. And Rodrigo looked like he came up a bit shy there, but it looks okay.
Actually, no, scrap that. 92.1.
Frank says, we all know the offense is awesome, but this defense is elite, fellows. The whole team is elite.
Fucking yeah. Hell yeah. We are arguably the most well-rounded team in the NFL. I know, obviously, the Chiefs exist. We can win in multiple ways. They can't run the ball right now because Pacheco's not there.
Blitz coming. Mac Jones throws. What a catch by Brian Thomas. Khalil Dorsey.
Thomas is
Brian
hurt.
Thomas is hurt. What a catch by him. Great throw by Mac Jones into double coverage. One. Ooh, I think he got in there.
Mm-hmm. Just.
Brandon Joseph came over and tried to put the hit on him. Only brushes him, really, but the way he comes down looks a bit awkward.
Yeah. Russell Wilson's just thrown an interception.
Dan Campbell looks like he's talking with the red flag out. Don't challenge this, man. You're 46 points up. Let's just end the game.
Mm-hmm.
Packers are down 5, first down and goal from the 1. Dan Campbell is challenging.
I think it's to do with maintaining possession.
Experiment says already lost the challenge. I don't know why we're bothering. Let's have a look.
Ooh, Jets going for it on a 4th and 2.
I can see why, because Brian Thomas slightly bobbles the ball, but I think this is absolutely fine.
It's one of them where it is not enough to overturn it. Yeah. Just waiting to see what the Jets' result is.
Miami touchdown against the Raiders, 57 yards out. I don't know what happened. I'm about to look. It is going to be a 57-yard passing touchdown for a second of the game to Jonnu Smith. What's that?
So Jeremy accidentally tweeted the end of game recap thing a bit early, and then had to delete it and say you saw nothing.
Rams up 28-22. Looks like looks like the Patriots have scored a touchdown.
So,
oh, incomplete.
That was overtime. Yeah.
Experiment. What are you on about? Calls overturned. Fourth down and 7. I'm experiment. What's going on, man?
What do I keep saying? This is the second time this season. The time that Dan Campbell wins challenges is the time we're winning the Super Bowl.
Jets hit a field goal, now up by 5 against the Colts. 2:41 to go. What I meant is, when I said lost the challenges, Packers lost the challenge.
And now Jeremy's just tweeted that line saying, can you put Packers Bears on the Jumbotron, please?
4th down and 7, and the Jags are punting. So Green Bay have scored, but it says they're only up by 1.
And the Jags full start on the punt. Just for shits
clear false start.
Because they went for a 2-point attempt and it failed.
Okay.
They tried to do the
yeah.
Make
that
it so sense. They can't win with a field goal. It was a Josh Jacobs rush left guard that just got stuck. I want to see the defensive grades. Oh, that's please. Oh, yes. Kirby Joseph, 90.9 grade on defense.
Punt by Logan Cook, directional to the right-hand side. Caught by Khalif Raymond, trying to get away from the tackler. Does well. Now trying to get the edge. Gets that too, but well marshaled by number 48 of the Jags. Out of bounds. 48, of course, I already knew was Chad Muma. As also said, I'm not even sure I've seen Goff in the mid-80s on PFF. Sorry.
I was about to say Chad Muma we loved him in the draft. Well, Roy didn't he, at Wyoming? But yeah, Goff, I think he has been in the 80s for PFF before.
Oh, yeah.
Just not recently. They don't really like him that much because he's obviously a pocket passer. And
I don't think there's anything against pocket passers. I just don't think they value someone who takes what's given to him like Goff does. Yeah. That's all it is. First down and 10 for the Lions for Hooker.
Goff got an 80.9 against Seattle this year. And then he got a couple above 80s last year. But
run up the middle for Sione Vaki for a gain of 7 up the middle. It's going to be a 2nd down and 3. Second down and 4. Hooker under center with Vaki behind him. Allen Robinson in motion. Toss play to the left-hand side. Vaki runs into a brick wall. Keeps his feet. And there's no gain on the play. 3rd down and 4.
I just like the Rise tweet. It's just done. Well, I'm going to expand that in a bit though. Jags are going into a bye. Peterson's going into a bye-bye.
Nice. Third down for Hooker, looking to pass. Throws complete to Allen Robinson. First down, Detroit. Nice pass by Hooker. Clock has stopped for a flag. Unnecessary roughness on Ventrell. Miller adds 15 yards for the Lions.
Oof. Bears 3rd and 20 on their own 20 at the 2-minute warning. After a sack by Rashawn, back-to-back sacks. One by TJ Slayton for the loss of 1, and then on the 2nd and 11, sacked for 9 yards by Rashawn Gary. And Robinson's supposed to have been pulled for the game because that was a shot to the head.
Yeah.
Which means we've got Patrick and we've got Raymond in.
Indy are in an angle situation against the Jets at the 2-minute warning. First down and goal from the 10 down 5.
Ooh. Jonathan Taylor, please.
Right. Lions at the 46-yard line of the Jags. Hooker under center. And Hooker hands it off to Vaki. Is it Vaki or is it... It is Vaki. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Chicago at the 2-minute warning are 3rd and 20 at their own 20, needing a field goal to win.
After back-to-back sacks on Caleb Williams.
I am shocked.
Ooh. Come on. 8 more yards and it's another record gone. I like that.
Oh, Vaki keeps his feet and gets a first down. Gain of 10. And there's a flag.
Aww.
Holding on the offense.
Damn it, I can't say my fact now. Even though it just came up on the coverage, kind of. If that stood, it would have been the most yards we've got in a game, regular season game.
There's 3rd and 19, deep to Adunze for 16 yards. 4th and 3, no huddle. Deep to Adunze for 21 to the Packers 42. Packers are going to be out of timeouts and they'll be in field goal range as long as they can get a little bit. 4:15.
Peyton Wilson's just picked off Lamar Jackson.
Hooker throwing deep, lovely throw to Khalif Raymond for 15 yards and a first down for Detroit, not 15, for 21 and a first down, sorry.
I'm just putting that in the Discord for Ant because...
Oh man, the Packers are done. Caleb went no huddle, short pass to Keenan Allen for 12 to the Packers 30. Packers have burned all their timeouts. Bears have a walk-off field goal opportunity. From the 31-yard line of the Jags, Hooker under center hands this one off to Vaki, but he's going to go for a tackle for a loss after a loss of 1. Good tackling in there by the Jags.
3rd and goal for the Colts on the Jets 4. 51 seconds left on the clock. Anthony Richardson rushing touchdown for the Colts, 28-27, PAT pending unless they go for the 2-pointer to make it.
They got to go for 2.
To make it.
2nd down and 11 for the Lions. I'm almost a minute out in my clock now. Hooker play action. Check down to Raymond. Bobbled it, but good catch by Raymond. Wow, that's a big head-to-head collision. 3rd and 3. Raymond looks okay, fortunately.
Please. Please.
2-point conversion fails. Taylor up the middle did not get there. 28-27, 46 seconds left.
I'm just seeing the Raymond play now. Oh, yeah.
Do you have to run a play and then it'll be the 2-minute warning here? 3rd and 2. Hooker hands it off. Running play up the middle. Gets 1.5. It's going to be 4th down and 1 at the 2-minute warning.
Oh, Big Brad. Oh, I'm going to get the Bears game up.
I'm watching. No, I'm not watching. It's not up at the moment.
Here we go, Gamecast. So Green Bay have just took their final timeout.
Yes.
Well, no.
No, it's done. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. Red zone. Yeah, I'm looking up at the play-by-play. Okay, I won't look at the play-by-play. As also said, that looked like a helmet-to-helmet replay, please, question mark. Yeah, so Bears run off left tackle. It's going to be an attempt from there. It'll be a 46-yard attempt. Bears have 1 timeout and they're burning all the clock. This is it. Why are they lining up?
Yeah.
Do not line up.
They just took a timeout with 3 seconds left.
46-yard attempt then to win the game at home against the Packers. And this only puts you a game and a half behind the Packers with the tiebreaker, if you get this. I know the Bears, it's all been doom and gloom, but get rid of Shane Waldron and get a couple of wins. This could be huge. Oh, yeah. Taysom Hill. Huge. Wildcat rushing touchdown. 75 yards for Taysom Hill.
Oh, for fuck's sake, no! Is it to do with that? Fucking, I have him in one of my leagues and I didn't play him.
It's been a field goal by the Dolphins.
Here we go.
15-point game. Here come the Bears. Cairo Santos. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bears. I dislike your fans more, but I hate the Packers more as a team. I just kind of dislike them both, actually, to be honest.
It's no good. It's short. It's short.
Wow, you can't let the Packers get away with that, for fuck's sake. Oh, for goodness sake, Chicago. Right, 4th and 2 for the Lions. Hooker sneaks and gets 3. 1st down, Detroit.
Yeah, totally don't look at my bench in our fantasy league.
Oh dear, did you have Taysom Hill?
Yeah, 43.52 points. And then Chris Boswell's on the bench with 24. Oh, God. I'm still probably going to win, but oh, God.
So the Jets are 3rd and 12 with 13 seconds left at their own 28.
Why did I do
And
this to myself?
kneel downs for Hooker. And the Jags are not stopping the clock. This is going to be the end of the game. Indianapolis beat the Jets 28-27. New England are down by 6, 2nd and 6 at the New England 32 at the 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh up by 8 after scoring a field goal. Baltimore down by 8 with 3:35 to go.
So Robinson's in the concussion protocol. Zane Shilstra's got a neck injury. He's questionable to return for some kneel down, so it doesn't really matter.
That is the end of the game as final kneel down hits. Let's have a look at the stats for the final time. Lions win 52-6 in Doug Peterson's potential last game as Jags head coach. Jared Goff 24 of 29 for 412, a Lions passing record for Jared Goff. Not Lions passing record. Jared Goff's record in passing for the Lions. 3 touchdowns, perfect passer rating. Montgomery 15 for 75 and 2 touchdowns, also backed up by Jahmyr Gibbs. 11 for 69 and a touchdown. Ably backed up in the run game by Jared Goff, 4 for 21. In the receiving game, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 11 of 11 for 161 and 2 touchdowns. That's a receiving record for Amon-Ra St. Brown. And 4 of 6 for 124 and a touchdown for Jameson Williams. That's a receiving record in yards for Jameson Williams. Jahmyr Gibbs was also 1 of 1 for 54, meaning that he broke 120 all-purpose yards on the day. On defense, Jack Campbell led the team with 9 total tackles. The Lions had 1 sack shared between Jack Campbell and Za'Darius Smith, and 3 tackles for a loss. Other than the sack, there was one by Alex Anzalone and one by Amik Robertson. Kirby Joseph had a pick of Mac Jones on the day. Otherwise, Jake Bates was perfect. 1 of 1 for field goals, 7 of 7 for extra points. For the Jags, 17 of 29 for Mac Jones, 138 and a pick. Travis Etienne was 12 of 27 on the ground. He was also 3 of 3 for 6 in the air. They were led in receiving yards by Brian Thomas, 5 of 7 for 82. On defense, they're led by Foyesade Olukun, 9 tackles, no sacks for them, 3 tackles for a loss, 1 by Jeremiah Ledbetter, 1 by Josh Hines-Allen, 1 by Tyler Lacey. Cam Little perfect on field goals, 2 of 2, and Logan Cook had a good day punting, 5 kicks for 267 yards. The Lions did not punt all day. Ash, what do you think, mate? Absolutely stunning game.
Yeah, and to make it even better, we have now secured 3 straight winning seasons for the first time since 1993 to 1995. This was a blowout. It's now the worst loss that the Jacksonville Jags have ever suffered in their franchise history. The previous record being a 44-point loss to, us in 1995. The Jags hate playing the Lions because they're scared of little kitty cats. Not much more we could have done perfect other than get Hooker in earlier so you got your money. Other than that, decent. And we can take it into the Colts, who looking feisty right now. Obviously, up against the Jets. As it ends, they've won by 1 point against the Jets. So they've got a bit of momentum. But it's us. As I posted earlier, the only team that can beat us right now is ourselves. And it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon. So have fun with that, NFL.
Schefter tweets that Jacksonville's 46-point loss at Detroit was their worst loss in franchise history. Surpasses the record held by the Lions in 1995.
Yep.
Thanks.
This is just, and we're blowing records left, right, and centre. What next? What's the history?
Chrissy just said in the Twitch chat, geez, was that 44-0 game really that long ago? Yeah, it was. Rams beat the Pats. Cam Kitchen's interception, sorry.
Unfortunately for us, the Colts lead the series between us two, 22-20 to 2.
22-2?
And 22, 20, and 2. So they've won 22 times, we've won 20 times, and we've tied 2 times. The first tie was in 1965, and then the second time was in 1969. We've lost 5 of the past 6. That's not good. Eesh. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll break that stuff now. Come on, Pittsburgh, I guess.
Oh, I've just seen the INT now by Kinchins. Mays, that's a poor throw. You can't be doing that.
This one win just got even better.
Why?
52-6. Scorigami! Yeah!
Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, I can't imagine that's happened very often. Oh, May just airs it slightly. If that's... Oh, the receiver isn't even looking. So he needs to put it on him a bit deeper and a bit further to the left. Either the receiver's ran the wrong route or... Oh! Sorry, the Baltimore game just popped up. I think the receiver may have run the wrong route.
Zay Flowers is not looking good.
No, sorry, the Cam Hayward deflecting at the line is what I just saw. 2nd and 10 now. Oh, jeez. I am so happy for this team. 8 straight wins. Lions improved to 9-1. And frankly, how many wins do you need to win the conference? I would 12?
12?
The conference.
Potentially, yeah. Because who's close? It's Eagles, isn't it? It's the closest right now. Philadelphia Eagles. What's your...
They're one game
schedule?
back, aren't they? So
yeah, they have got... obviously, they played Thursday Night Football. They're Rams, Ravens, Panthers, Steelers, Commanders again, Cowboys, Giants.
So they've got 3 easy wins and then like 4 reasonably difficult games. Like the Rams they should beat, but the Rams are always going to be competitive against anyone. And then Ravens, you should probably lose. Steelers is going to be interesting. Steelers, did you say?
And Commanders again.
And Commanders is going to be interesting. So maybe you go 5-2 in that stretch, which means that they end up going 13 wins.
13-4, yeah.
And I don't know, in terms of conference record, who would win in that case. Because it'd be really close.
NFC playoff picture.
I think you'd have to map it out, because I don't know what games the Lions are going to drop, and I don't know what games the Eagles are going to drop in that case. But, you know...
The ESPN predicts is probably out, but let me have a look. Tiebreaking procedures. Does it have the... standings? Here we go. That's what I wanted. Because I think the full standings has the conference record in. Right now, our conference record is 6-1. Eagles are 5-2.
Yeah, so it's one out.
Oh,
so
yeah, we have the best conference record. The second best is the Falcons.
Sure, but if we match with the Eagles, though, we're losing more games than they are from here on out. We're losing one more game than them. So if the one more game extra we lose is conference record, we're tied for conference record. So it kind of...
True.
Where the losses are matters, but if we're tied on conference record at 13-4, then what? Similar opponents?
Yeah, hang on. It is... Let me just get back up, because I had it a second ago.
I don't know.
Tie-breaking procedures.
I don't know if Cowboys
So
would
for
be
us, it's... Oh, conference record's not even... It's 4th. So it's head-to-head. So if we have to tie-breaker tie, it's head-to-head.
Yeah, which there isn't.
Division. So divisional wins. Then it's common games, conference, strength for victory, strength for schedule, and then points scored, points allowed in conference teams, all teams, net point, and then it's common games, net points in all games.
Okay, we're going too far now. We're going too far now.
Yeah, we're getting.
So the Eagles are only half a game back because they've played a game more. So they're 8-2. We're 8-1. So in division they're perfect. So if we drop a game in division, we're fucked.
Yeah. Well, we're not. Are we 8? We're 9-1 now.
Oh yes. Sorry, we're a game. Yeah, we're a game ahead. Okay, fine. But regardless, if they end up on the same record as us, and the one extra game we drop is in division, then we're done. Because so Cowboys and Giants should be easy wins for them in their return. The extra Commanders game is the only one they could potentially lose. Whereas the Lions are 3-0. no, 2-0 in division, have 4 division games left. If they're likely to lose an extra game, it's probably that. Baltimore have driven down to the 7-yard line with 1:26 to go. Nelson Aguilar, but there's a flag on the play. Probably going to be DPI, actually. Aguilar looking like he's been killed for... Oh, ineligible man downfield on the blooming Baltimore Ravens. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I'm going to watch the end of the Steelers game and then I'm going to head off.
Yeah, I'm just watching Red Zone.
Yeah, me too. Just want to appreciate you all for watching along with us for this Lions game. 52-6. It can't get better than that unless Goff threw one less pass. But hey, we move. I'll tell you what, Ash. I do have another bet in which might ease the pain a little bit. I have a fourfold, which is Dolphins to win by 7.5 against the Raiders, which they've done. I have the Vikings to win by 6 against the Titans. Well, there's 20 seconds to go in that game, and they're up 10. I have the San Francisco 49ers to win by 7 or more against the Seahawks, which has just started, and the Chargers to win by 1. That will return 727 quid. And then in my sevenfold, I've got the Bears plus 5.5, Rams minus 4, and Dolphins minus 7.5. So I need the Vikings, and then I've got 49ers, Texans minus 7 against Cowboys, and Chargers minus 1 for 2.1k.
Nice.
And that's already 3 out of 7 in. And it will be 4 out of 7 in as long as the Titans convert this. As the Ravens get down to 2nd and 2 with 1:11 to go. The Ravens have still got all 3 timeouts. So if they get the touchdown and don't get the 2-point conversion, the game isn't over.
Yeah.
Tapo's in the chat says, hey boys, just stopped to say hi. What a fucking win. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. On the 2.1k return bet, I can take a cash out of £158. It's tempting. I'm not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy just said, it's been fun again. Appreciate you, Chrissy. Thank you for joining us. I don't remember 9-1 either because it's never happened in my lifetime. Lamar touchdown. Zay Flowers.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think many people remember 9-1 because the last time we were 9-1
was the first season.
Yeah, it was the first season we were called the Detroit Lions.
I think I remember you saying that stat before. That's why I preempted you with 1934. It's because I was so certain it's something you said before. Chrissy just said before my time. Yeah, me too. Me too. Right, 2-point conversion coming up for the Ravens. There's 1:06 to go. If they miss a 2-pointer, then they'll have to go onside kick. Even if they don't get it. Oh dear, what happened here? Is it a false start? Timeout Pittsburgh. They might want that timeout if they have to drive down the field.
Yeah.
Oh man, if the Ravens pull this out, it'll be brutal. Minnesota Tennessee has gone final 23-13. Vikings do convert the -6. Oh, nom 2.1k. And if I get the 2.1k, I also get £700. That'd be 2.8k.
Nice.
That would do. Hey, getting the Rams -4 against the Pats away and getting the Bears plus 5.5 at home against the Packers, I think is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Right, here come the Ravens again. 2-point attempts from the 2. Lamar, he's going to run it. Fakes it. Tosses it up. Incomplete. No good. Now Baltimore forced to go onside kick. Or, I guess they could do a normal kickoff and you have to force a 3 and out.
Yeah. As the Denver Broncos score on the Atlanta Falcons.
I avoided that game like the plague because Denver were -2 and I believe Atlanta are the better team, but it's in Denver and they're playing better. But Atlanta's offense is so good. Atlanta's offense is a top 8 unit in the league, and Denver's defense is a top 5 unit in the league. So what do you do? Nice throw by Nix. What was the coverage on that?
Yeah.
Falcons.
Have fun naming the person about telling me anything about the guy who caught the touchdown for them.
I can't. He shares a name with a cornerback at a Clemson that we both didn't like.
That's Nate Wiggins. This is Nate Adkins.
Yeah, I know. I said he shares the first name with.
First name. Oh, I thought he said his name. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like even I haven't heard of it. I've heard of Deshaun Fail, but Nate Adkins. I know it's out of South Carolina now because I've just looked him up. But what?
What?
Who the hell?
Who day?
Who day? Exactly. Oh, that's been.
Seahawks hit field goal 3-0 against the 49ers. That's not good. Actually, I'm going to call this now. I've had enough, I think. So, delight to see you, Ash, to see everyone in the chat. We'll see you for the review show on Tuesday night because I will not be around on Monday evening for personal reasons, which I think most of you know by now. So, hope you have a good Victory Monday. We'll see you on Tuesday. Ash, any final words before we go?
Let's go. Super Bowl. One step closer.
Oh, what a song. One Step Closer, Linkin Park. Playing in my head right now, guys. We'll see you. Let's go, Lions. One Pride.
One Pride.